What's up, everybody? Welcome to Gamers in the Attic. Plasma, how's it going? I can't believe you were the last one to leave a comment, but other than that, thanks for being here. How's it going, everyone? I don't need to do a super huge intro for this, the patron stream. This is our third patron stream so far. And really quick, before I jump onto Discord, and by the way, we're going to be, if you want to join in voice chat, we'll probably be doing, on Discord, it's probably Noobs Vibing, or Noobs Vibing. Yeah, that sounds like the one. I'm going to jump into there in just a second. But before I do, I want to tell you guys a cool little story real quick. So the other day, I was out. I'm going to retell this story, by the way, on Tuesday, but I want to give you guys a sneak peek. So the other day, I was in my front yard, and I found a rock. Look at this thing. It's perfect. It's such a good rock. It's super smooth on one side, and then it's got like grooves on the other side. It's like a sensory wonderland. And the thing that's cool is because it's a rock, you could just squeeze it as hard as you want. And that's what I've been doing. I've been holding on to this for a couple days now. And it has made my life so much better. So anyway, get yourselves a rock if you don't already have one. I forgot to hit record on that guy. I'll do that right now. But anyway, how you guys doing? Let's go ahead and I'm just gonna jump into the Noobs Vibing account or Noobs Vibing channel. And if anyone wants to jump on, you're more than welcome to. I don't know. Hello. Hello. Did you see my rock?
Yes, I did.
It's so awesome. I love it. Anyway, I'm gonna have to. It's been, if I'm not holding it, it's right next to my keyboard, and it's been very nice. Anyway, I'm gonna jump right into it. So, by the way, Plasma, check this out. I had to upload some footage. Oh, you can't check it out yet, can you? There you go.
No, yeah, there's a bit of a delay.
Okay. Well, no, I forgot to switch. There we go.
Oh, that too.
So I've been AFKing by this iron farm, and I had to upload like a whole bunch of files. It took like 3 days. And by the time it finished uploading, I realized, oh no, this has been running the whole time because it was over the weekend. And this goes really slow, so this is actually a little underwhelming for 3 days, but I got I got almost a double chest. I got 28, 30, 31 and a half stacks of iron.
Dang.
So now imagine when this is running at full capacity at 4 times the speed.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
So we'll be swimming in iron.
And then of course, like, if 1.21 comes out while you're still working on the village.
Oh, that's right. Because
then you can add the automation tool and turn them straight into blocks.
Oh yeah. My R key.
And then you can get even more stuff in that one chest.
Well, and I saw too that 121, they're fixing something. I don't know if they're fixing, but they're addressing something with they're adjusting the ticks or something with iron golem spawning in, and so now they'll spawn in like almost twice as fast.
Oh.
I read that in an article somewhere. I'm not entirely sure how true it is, but basically it was like, yeah. So 121, your iron farms are gonna get like buffed. So if that's true, then that's awesome.
Yeah, that sounds like it would be awesome.
Especially
with how important iron is.
I know iron's kind of the new diamond. Like at this point,
in terms of general use, iron is like the ingredient.
Yeah. There's gonna be. I wrote in a line. So in our live action Minecraft series, there's one line. It's not gonna be in any video coming up soon. It's in the actual like series portion. But there's a line where Alex finds gold, And she's like, "Oh my gosh, look at this! This is probably worth a ton." And Steve is just like, "Nah, not really. Like it isn't." And it's just a little subtle like gold doesn't actually.
It's worth 1 emerald.
Exactly. Unless you're gonna be in the Nether, it's not really worth anything. Unless you're friends with piglins, and even then, it's kind of a.
Oh yeah, piglins is where it's worth a lot more.
Right. So yeah.
It's right now chance what it's worth, but it's worth a lot more.
Yes. Okay, so anyway, so we have our museum here. I think the first step is we need to finish the structure, and then we can start getting to like decorating and stuff. My keys are like sticky. They're not sticky, but they're staying stuck. Sticky, I guess. That's the word. Yeah. They are sticky. Okay. I've been editing our Horror Island video today, and it is I fixed our issue with it not running on my computer, so I can like actually edit at a normal rate now, and it's almost done. I was like, oh,
Nice.
this is only going to take like a couple days now instead of a couple weeks. And then Neil is like, hey, check out all these animations for the live action one. And we kind of like sat back and we were like, this is almost done.
What's almost?
We're like, is that who I think it is?
No.
Ah, man, I was just talking good about you too.
Oh,
The myth,
show
the myth, the legend.
Dang it.
first. Should
No,
I
was
leave?
saying How,
I can leave again.
I was telling. No, it's fine. You can hear a compliment every once in a while. No, I was talking about the how the Phantoms video is almost done.
Yes. Every
and
time I think it's almost done, though, there's like 3 more things that pop up. And
Yeah,
it's like,
but
That's
you
always
know.
how it is, though.
yeah, we're close though. We're closer than ever.
Yes, it is Plasma. Yes, it
Yes,
is.
it is. Yeah,
But
it's
yeah,
it's
we're
been
getting close.
fun.
I'm hoping tomorrow we'll be able to set a release date. Is the hope.
I like that hope.
I like that hope. I think it's a good. That's a good hope.
That's a dream
Yeah.
that we can aspire to, I think.
Neil, what should I do with this museum?
I should probably take a look at it because I haven't even seen anything of it.
You haven't
yet.
even seen it?
No.
It's in the thumbnail. There's a pretty good picture of it in the thumbnail. I actually did our thumbnails because YouTube was telling me maybe I should consider doing that.
Wow.
And
Just
so I
passive aggressively.
It
Thanks,
kind of
YouTube.
was. It was like, your click-through rate isn't very good on your
Maybe you should do a bit
on
better.
your live streams. It's not doing great. And I was like, well, okay.
It's like, wow, I didn't need to be Mean Girls today, but that's cool. Thanks.
That's fine. That's fine.
I think you should finish it. That's
Plasma, sometimes I really just want to smack Neil in the face.
I think you should just finish. I think that's
Do you
a
ever
good
get
start.
that? Plasma,
Yeah.
do you ever feel like sometimes just slapping Neil in
I
the
mean, just
face?
at first glance. That's something
Or
that I would say.
is that just me?
Probably.
Be
probably
honest,
one of
Plasma.
I
the-
mean, mainly because we're both redheads, yes.
oh.
Fellow redheads.
Is it,
Oh,
is it just like
I gotta
murder?
smack that guy.
Why does that happen? I thought we're trying to shouldn't we try to spread our seed?
Ew. Neil, that was gross.
No.
You just spread the ginger seed, all right?
No, gross.
It's important that we last
That's
the ages.
disgusting. Golly, what's the matter with you?
I had some
I'm
pizza
gonna
today.
scroll up till I
Probably what.
find the
I mean, I was
reference
thinking it
image.
more in an Irish sort of way of like, just smack you along the face and go, good job.
That's wait.
Oh, like
You-
a good
a good
smack in the
a
face.
good smack in the face.
Yeah, like a good, oh my gosh,
Like
I'm
a-
awake kind of slap.
Like
but
a good
job
smack
as
in the
well.
face. So me and Daynen have a chest slap kind of thing for that. That's what we
Yeah, we have a thing that we haven't done in a long time because
We haven't.
let me.
Well, we haven't been lacking energy, Dan, and we've had so much
Oh, I forgot about
energy
that.
in
You're
the
right.
last
That's a good point.
forever. You know.
Okay.
I'm gonna go play that Pokemon game.
Dude, I
I'm
thought you were
playing
gonna
that right now.
watch.
I'm
I thought you were gonna
watching.
watch me.
I can multitask. You
Oh,
think you
How do
take
you-
up my entire brain?
how do you do that?
Not easily. It's
Okay. I was gonna say I am unaware of
it's
how to do that.
takes a lot of focus. Your village is looking nice though, very lit.
Did you see my
Like
my
city lights.
farm over there? Yeah, it's like a total like hub over there.
That's sweet.
Which right now a lot of the lights are just, torches on the ground. And I'm hoping to kind of eliminate that and eventually just have like actual like, practical lights, not like
Mhm.
Yeah. Like
Not
torch
just torches.
spam is common in the early game.
yeah, it's got to be
What-
done, but
What would be wild is if you have like street lights with redstone lamps and they're all tied to a switch that you could turn off.
oh, that'd be fun.
Or yes, like daylight sensors and stuff. You could do it that way, but it'd be fun to have just a switch that you could just like, all right, lights off.
Okay, I am gonna get a bunch of deep slate because I want to use deep slate tile on this bad boy. So I'm gonna go mining for a bit. Just gonna clear out a bunch of. Maybe I'll dig a tunnel. I don't know where I'm gonna dig a tunnel to, but I'll
A
dig a tunnel.
secret tunnel.
Yes, Neil.
By the way, Daynen.
Yeah.
I noticed that you were collecting clay in the last stream,
Yes.
and there's a way to farm that.
I know there's a. Is it any good?
Yes. It's very fast,
Really?
as long as you got a lot of dripstone.
Yeah. I guess because I know about. Yeah, I know about how dripstone will do the thing. that
Do.
it will make. It will make that, but it doesn't. It never seemed very practical to me. But you can make like an auto farm.
Oh yeah,
Or do you-
just lay out like a nice large floor of the dripstone blocks, place the dripstone underneath it, and then you place mud on top, and it will just dry out into clay.
The thing is I have to make the mud.
Yes, but there is a way to automate it.
There is.
Yeah, because all you it's a little bit complicated, so I wouldn't be able to exactly explain it.
Is it like dispensers hitting
Kind of
something? Or...
summarize.
Yeah, it's
'Cause-
a dispenser, redstone, a water pool, and a glass bottle, and a few other things.
Do you have to make do the glass? Can you with the dispenser? Can you make the glass bottle just pour and then recollect it? Is that what it
you'll
is?
have two. One that will fill it up with water and then dispense it into the stream,
Okay.
and then one that will once it goes into the other one, it will place it onto the dirt block and turn it into mud.
Okay.
And then it will get sucked up, go back into the other dispenser, and then become a water bottle again.
So I need to make a mud farm and then make a clay farm, basically.
Yeah.
Yeah. Which is fine. I mean, if
I
you
feel
can do it
like-
in large quantities, then
I feel like you should make the mud farm like a sauna, or like a massage
that would be
place.
fun,
So like very like
actually,
wooden
yeah.
floors and like this nice little spa area, and it's just mud being poured.
okay, I like that.
It's more of
It's
an
fun.
industrial mud farm than a sauna mud farm.
Yeah.
And you could build
but-
like little like water pools around there too, and put like fire stacks below it, so it's like there's steam rising.
Oh yeah, I'd love that. That'd be cool. Yeah. So it's like it's our mud farm, but like on the
Sauna
surface,
area.
it's kind of totally just like a sauna.
It's for whenever the villagers get stressed. They just gotta get back.
Our mud farm doubles as a sauna, or reversely, our sauna reverses as a mud farm.
Yeah, it'll be fun.
Yeah, no, I'm down for that. We've made some good ideas here, gentlemen.
Look, just us three. We can manage.
Mostly plasma.
Yeah, I've been here.
I
I
mean,
guess
Neil came
I
up with the sauna. I just came up with the mud and clay
Neil
farm.
comes up with a lot of really weird ideas, and I'd like to capitalize
Listen,
on
they
them as
don't
much
they
as
don't
possible.
always fit in the moment, but
No, they don't. But when they do, oh man, you're like, oh my gosh, Where is this? Where did
Like
this come from?
every idea is a golden egg, golden goose egg kind of thing. But it's like when you make the omelet. Like, are you ready for the omelet right now? Not necessarily.
Good point. Good point. I never thought I'd agree with Neil so much as I am right now, but here we are.
Making some good points today. I had a pizza.
Yeah, you are. I had pizza too.
That's what it is. We're
Maybe
in
that's
sync.
why we're agreeing, because yeah, we're in sync. Our tummies are synced up. Jory thought that was funny. Sure. Neil, we're going to Iceland. Are you coming?
Okay.
Oh, never mind. You can't come.
How cold is it?
Not as cold as
Iceland
you would
is
think,
warm.
because-
Greenland is cold.
Yeah.
Oh.
Iceland is only like 20 degrees Celsius or 20 degrees Fahrenheit right now.
Do we get a
Actually,
bring cameras?
I think the correct quote would be Iceland is green and Greenland is icy.
Greenland is icy. Yeah.
Yeah.
Neil, do you remember The Secret Life of Walter Mitty, where he's like, I can't believe I found you, and he's like, there's like 8 people in
There's
Greenland.
like 8 people in Greenland. Love that movie so much.
That is my favorite movie. That's
That-
not my
it's
all-time favorite movie, but
it's one of them.
I
That
have a list of favorite movies. That is.
I think that's one of my favorite scripts. I would say, like as far as like, as
You
far
know,
as
it-
like,
yeah,
I don't know. It's really well made. I think. I don't know.
I love the direction. Ben Stiller directed it, and he did an amazing
Yeah.
job.
I didn't know Ben Stiller directs.
He did. He does. He
Yeah.
directed that. What's up, by the way?
Yeah, I was
He. What?
How would you feel about directing something for your birthday?
How would I feel about directing something for my birthday?
You at least have to do a
Oh, I'd love.
scout in Iceland on your birthday.
I'd love nothing more. Jory's trying to get us a gig in Iceland for my birthday.
That'd be
I
sweet.
see.
That'd actually be a great birthday. I'd love that.
Yeah, that'd be great. They would love to work on his birthday. Kidding me?
And I would love to go to Iceland.
It'd be cool to say.
Well,
I've been to Iceland.
well, Iceland's really pretty, and so is Greenland, but Iceland is a bit more palatable for
Like,
little
part of the
Arizona
reason
boy.
I'd like to go
I don't-
is see-
I'm
I heard
I
someone
don't
boy.
think,
Also
I don't think,
Eurovision.
I don't think Iceland's gonna treat you any better than
From what I've seen,
Greenland would.
Iceland's beautiful.
Yeah, I would love to go there. And we probably have like ancestors from there or something. I don't know.
Or
I
something.
have a cousin that's there right now.
We're pretty darn white. It could happen.
He looks
Interesting.
born there.
Is it Jorgen?
No.
What's his name?
His name is Leitner.
Oh, did I say your one cousin's name right though? It is Jorgen. Jory has a cousin named Jorgen.
Are you thinking of
Huh.
Garrett?
Oh,
Tate's age, more or less.
never mind. I'm thinking of somebody else. But she does have a cousin named Jorgen. Anyway, what were we talking about? Oh yeah, Ben Stiller
I
directed.
want to hear more about Jorgen.
I think that was his first directorial. I think that was his directorial debut. And then he directed another movie with Adam Scott, who was in Secret Life of Walter Mitty. Actually, he directed it. I think it was a series called Minded. I think I didn't see it, but I heard it was good. Adam Scott's the main character in this one instead of the really lame bad guy. Just kidding. Adam Scott is like an amazing bad guy in Walter Mitty.
Never even heard of
He
Walter-
was funny.
Yeah, the Minded one, if that's what it's called, but you know what I mean. That one did not get very much publicity. It was like it's like an Apple TV Plus show or something.
One
Apple
of
TV
those.
Plus though, like they're making their brand like high quality content, and they don't advertise as much. One, because they kind of don't have to, because everybody kind of just has Apple TV Plus without
And
knowing it. Really,
People who are Apple users, I suppose.
right? They get it for free. So but yeah, pretty much everything on their streaming site is like very high quality. Like it's very, very well received.
Interesting.
So I might need to make that my my mojo.
Dan, I'm thinking that we should make one more short film pretty soon.
Minecraft?
No, I think we need to make something that's a custom IP. That's not.
Oh, you want to make our own thing?
I want to make probably either like our space pet one or the moon exploding one.
I'd
And I
love
think
to
we
make the
should
moon
put it. I
one,
think we should
but-
put it in a Arizona film festival, like
you-
right after we
wow.
post the Minecraft stuff.
Oh,
Because then it's like, hey, we have these creative stuff that we can do. But we could also do like
we actually can
really
make
emotional stuff or
st-
whatever.
stuff. That's a good idea. That's what Taika Waititi does. Is he makes a Marvel movie and then he makes his own movie and then he makes another Marvel movie and then he makes his own thing and then he makes a Star Wars movie then he makes his own thing.
That makes sense.
Because people will like or they won't like the Marvel thing, but then he makes something else and it's amazing and it kind of is just like, oh yeah, he's really good. Like he knows what he's doing.
Neil.
Yeah.
Hello,
Uh-oh.
Mark.
No,
what's up?
this is Patrick.
Oh, Patrick.
This is Patrick.
No, this is Patrick.
Neil
Hey,
doesn't
Neil.
get these. It's okay. Don't worry about it.
I get it. I just don't watch a lot of it.
Do you know what episode that's even from?
You know what episode? Yes, you do.
Of course I
you
know
do.
which
You know
episode
the
it's
number and the name and like who wrote it.
Give me one other quote from that episode.
I refuse.
Mark,
Not
you know
because
another
I
one?
can't.
This isn't an easy challenge, but I want to see if Mark.
But I want to.
Oh, this is
That would-
Patrick.
That's the name of the restaurant. Oh,
Yeah, it's
fish
That's
face.
not.
yeah, yeah. That's a good one. No, I was gonna say the lid.
That was my next one.
Put your hand on the lid,
The lid.
The
Patrick.
lid.
Patrick. That's your face.
That's right.
Hi.
That's right. That's right.
It's
The
amazing.
lid.
It's amazing
The
what I.
lid, the lid, freeze! You're so close. Just a
It's
little bit
amazing
higher.
what-
Nope, other way. It's just.
It's just good stuff.
Oh man.
SpongeBob was
That's
legendary.
peak comedy right there.
My brother Tate, he on iPhones you can apparently now you can set like a carousel of backgrounds, so it'll just rotate through the days or whatever.
Oh, you guys finally got that?
Yeah, and I don't use it still, but he has high quality photos of SpongeBob background characters that are screenshots from just random episodes, and he likes to test people to see if they can tell what episode they're from.
That's
And so he'll be like, Daynen, I got a new
Tate's-
one. Look at this.
Tate has his priorities straight.
He does, yeah. But he'll be like, hey, look, I got another one, and I'll look and I try and quote it at him. So at one point he had one that was a bank teller who looked very done with his job, and I knew exactly what episode it was from and retained his respect.
For me, it's hard to remember the names of the episodes. But
Yeah,
if
me
I
too.
can see if I can see a picture of that of a scene, I know what episode it's from. I know what happens in the episode. But
Yeah,
if the names are hard to remember.
The names are totally the names are pretty hard to remember. Every once in a while, like there's some that like sometimes it'll just come to me. Or if you say the name of the episode, I'll immediately recognize it. But
Like Giant for Pie.
yeah, or there's ones like
Imitation Crab.
Bubble Bass or Band Geeks or classic. Neil, these ones. Obviously.
right.
But
Naturally.
Classic ones I think are easier to remember than the new ones because the new ones,
I don't.
we don't
I
really
don't
watch.
know that.
We don't really watch them now because
Yeah,
we're
why would
adults.
we
But
waste
like
our time?
like the older episodes that we watched, we remember.
Yeah, I could rewatch season 2 for the 100th time, or I could watch season 9 for the first time. Nah. I'm not.
My mom
Yeah,
didn't like the annoying SpongeBob voice, so we never got to watch it a lot.
I don't blame her, but she ruined your childhood. I'll say that.
Oh, wow.
yeah.
Mom.
I think they filled it with a lot of other stuff. I had a lot of strange things growing up to watch and listen to and consume.
You're definitely not wrong. I hear about some of the things.
Space
that Neil watched,
Ghost,
and I'm
good
like,
stuff.
What?
Ed and Eddie, that was good.
It was a good one. Danny Phantom.
The fam was great.
It ended
Oh,
too
Jory
soon. I
wasn't-
feel
Jory
like they
wasn't
should have
allowed to
done.
watch- Jory wasn't allowed to watch Avatar because it was on Nickelodeon and therefore associated with with the evil SpongeBob show.
I thought so.
Cult-like SpongeBob show.
The closest to evil that show had was Plankton. And even then, he wasn't even that evil.
Plankton was great. Uh-oh.
Plankton was
I'm all out of
great.
inventory.
Have you heard like the songs they do with him AIing the voice for the song?
Yes, Plan Z is a jam. That one's so good.
The one I like where he sings the Mariah Carey song with the "All I Want for
Oh
Christmas."
gosh.
That's funny.
I
He like
think
yells it.
The most evil thing in SpongeBob is that square thing that Patrick identified.
That what?
There's
That Patrick what?
That Patrick identified. He identified this evil thing just standing there menacingly.
Oh.
It's just standing there menacingly.
Oh, that's good. Okay, hold on. I wasn't gonna go digging for Clay, but Clay found me, so let me make some moolah real quick.
Clay found me.
I heard that. Oh, you can do this. I heard that if you hold spacebar, it'll automatically replenish. Nope, nope, not you. Don't like you. So shift, boom. Oh, that's all of it. Okay, never mind. Yeah, I heard that you hold shift so that it will, like when you're trading with villagers. Ooh, a dude. Are you gonna have something good for me, or am I gonna have to kill you again?
Wow.
Dude, you don't even have anything good for me. You know what that means?
Murder!
These donkeys are mad.
Fiber.
Well, tell
Meh,
your guy
mad.
to have better stuff next time. Golly. That's my only source of leather right now are these llamas.
It's llamas. That's
Oh my
awesome.
goodness. You know, if you found the stronghold, you get all the books you'd want.
Yeah, but then he'd have to
Well,
go
no,
find that.
I actually have all the books I need when I could just buy bookshelves from the villagers, from the librarians.
Oh
So
yeah,
I'm-
that too.
I'm fine. Yeah. But if I need leather, like I'll need leather to, make item frames or
Oh yeah.
Or just go find a
anything
woodland
else.
mansion.
Why do they have cows there?
No, they have like plenty of like bookshelves and stuff and all that fun jazz.
Oh, bookshelves. Oh, yeah.
Plus, you get combat experience with all the pillagers that are inside there.
Dude, I hope I never come across a woodland. I've yet to ever come across a woodland mansion like in any Minecraft anything, and I hope it kind of stays that way.
I feel
I
like
don't
you
think
have to
I've
like.
ever come across one either.
I haven't, honestly.
Are they like super rare or something?
I think they
They're
are.
only. I think they are rather rare. They only spawn in the dark oak forest.
Oh.
So that means that you have to find a dark oak forest,
Which
and you
is-
have to find a dark oak forest that has a strong, or that has the mansion.
Yeah, which I was gonna say. Sometimes I can find a dark oak forest, but sometimes those are difficult to come across. Wait.
The only time when I've found a woodland mansion was when I learned about them, and I just kind of just went into creative mode and transported myself to one and went inside and got the rude awakening of like, yeah, this is not a fun place at all.
This
This
ain't
is
for me.
me.
The
ain't for
rude
me.
awakening of this is not fun.
Like, this is not for me. Turns out.
You know what? They
It's
can keep
weird.
their wood.
Because sometimes you go in there, they're not there right away.
Really?
Until you get deep into like the mansion, then you find them.
Oh,
And then
no.
you can't escape. Because then you can't escape at that point, because then they'll run you down and kill you.
That sounds bad. I don't like that at all.
Yeah, because they're hiding around corners and rooms, and then when one sees you, another one will path fight out of the room, and then see you as well, and then you'll have something in front of you and behind you.
I did this wrong. I did my stairs wrong, guys. This is gonna be a big. It's gonna be a big undertaking to fix.
Oh no.
You're better off trying to fight off a pillager's outpost. than
Oh yeah, I've run
the
into
guys
those.
inside of a mansion.
And man, I kicked those things with butt. Those things didn't even know what hit them.
Brutal.
Oh yeah. Okay. All right. If I mess up the stairs there, that means I will have messed it up everywhere else. I'm gonna have to do some serious damage control here.
Oh, what happened with the stairs?
I messed it up. I didn't count right.
Oh no.
So now there's this weird. I just have to extend the staircase over a bit.
You have to either
It'll
move
be
it all one block down or one block
It'll be
sideways.
fine. Yeah, but
Ah,
it's dumb.
You
I'll
could
be
have
right
also
back.
raised the it all up by one.
I
that is
could've-
also you could have done that.
Oh, that's true. Okay, well, where were you 30 seconds ago?
It's too late for that now. He's already fixed it.
Oh
On
well.
a lot of them. Where's the staircase
Plasma,
going?
Plasma, plasma.
Curious.
Just down.
Just down?
I need to get deep slate.
Deep slate.
And I'm getting
The
sort of
deepest.
distracted.
The deepest
No.
of slates.
Doesn't sound like me, but
Daynen distracted? No. No, that
no,
can't
you'd
be.
never expect. But here we
That
are.
just can't be. Okay, I need to go do some murder.
I've never been distracted in my life.
Actually, it might be easier to just adjust the entire path by one block.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm seeing that now.
Just place the
actually.
floating stairs, yeah.
Well, I mean, it'll be fine. But
It'll work.
yeah, let's
It's
just
working.
stop listening to Plasma.
I mean, it
I
is
think the
working,
lesson
but it
we've
also
learned
looks like
from
it's
this.
creating an escalating problem.
I think
Oh.
it's just kind of just getting worse.
Yeah, but that just makes it more fun later.
No,
That's
no,
a
it
future
doesn't,
Daynen
actually.
problem.
Exactly.
I wish it was.
Is it not?
Fortunately, future Daynen is very close to current Daynen.
Yeah.
It's right over there. Right around that corner.
What the devil?
What the heck?
Someone's knocking my background over. There's a ball that went behind my background, and he's trying to get it. He bolted.
wow.
Almost killed me.
That's brutal.
Alright, let's get the rest of this clay. Get all these clay balls. And I can move on to doing what I was supposed to be doing, which I already can't remember what it was. Sorry, if you guys hear an upset wife, it's mine, not yours. That's my
That's good
upset
enough.
wife, not your
It'd
upset
be-
wife.
Very surprising if it was mine, considering
Yeah, because I don't have a wife.
which is none.
Yeah, it always surprises me that it's not mine.
It sounds so much like mine.
Wait a minute.
A lot of clay.
Ooh.
Yeah, apparently all of the clay being added in to the
The
I
game.
forget what they're called. But yeah, into the
Game.
game, but the specific biome. I forget
Lush
what it
Caves?
is.
Oh, the lush cave.
Lush caves.
Yeah.
And then also the in the wild update when they added in the ability to turn mud into clay with the
Oh, okay.
dripstone. That was all because the current I don't remember what her position is, but she's like the head honcho of Mojang right now. She loves building with clay.
Oh.
And so she's like, yeah, we finally get a renewable source of clay now.
She's
it,
I need
trying to
my
remember
clay.
Was it on a Minecraft Live that they mentioned that one of the
Yes.
leaders? Was it Agnes? Maybe.
Yes, Agnes.
Yeah. She's one of the.
I think she's the
Creative leads or
lead.
something.
I don't think. Oh, I can't remember. I thought it was. She's definitely one of them.
I think she's
one
like,
of the bigger
the-
people at
the-
the company, definitely.
I think she's
she
the
the new Notch?
lead programmer.
So she's
she
the
might
notch.
be.
She I think
What
she
is-
oversees both the Java edition and the
Actually, She do.
Wow. That
Cool.
was quite
Bedrock
the
edition.
endeavor.
Small town of Bedrock.
Alrighty. Okay.
Bedrock.
So let's just do this number.
Development manager is her title according to
Okay.
the
yeah.
internet. So yeah.
I just want to say Minecraft has
Plasma,
come a long way from where it
Food.
was when during like the alpha and beta stages.
Yeah.
When all you had to work with was like oak and oak planks, and that was
I
pretty much
remember
it
that.
for your building.
Those were the good old days.
And then they added food and
then
other.
and then I was
things.
out. Oh, look at this. Oh, it's an Enderman.
I mean, it made it more realistic. Because when you're surviving, ideally you had to look for food. But
Oh, I see where I am. I came into a weird little area. I'm like, what the heck? Where is this? It's this is in my straight down cave. Okay, now I gotta find where I came from. There we are. Well, okay. This didn't really work for deep sleep, but it was very, very fun nonetheless.
I mean, it's down there eventually. You just gotta find it.
what you could do,
There is no deep slate here.
what you could do is go traveling somewhere, and then dig into like a different mountain, and then see this cave down there.
Could do that. I could do that. I don't know if I want.
But I know you don't like to drift too far from home, so you may not want to
I
do
don't
that.
think I want to do that. I think that thing that you just said is something that I don't want to do.
Drifting too far from home.
That sounds like a bad idea. No, I'll go
There's two
exploring at some point.
There's two kinds of people, Daynen. Those who stay close to the fire and those who wander. You're the type of person who likes to stay close to the fire.
Well, yeah. Otherwise,
We have
it's
a
gonna
fire?
Fire
Go. You always
launcher.
gotta have a fire.
Like a campfire. Like a campfire.
Lemonwerter?
Heyo.
Hey.
Oh,
It's a fire.
Heyo.
Flammenwerter.
Oh dang, we got a bunch of people in here.
Got a lot of people. Holy cow.
oh, we do.
I didn't sign up for this.
I think this is the most we've had.
Oh yeah.
What's going on?
Okay, so we got spacecraft. Oh, hey, what's up, spacecrafts? How's it going?
10 people in chat, and I think we had 11 earlier.
Spacecrafts, Captain Neckbeard, me, GLJ, GoGo, Jay, Mark, Nums. Nums, what's up? Been quiet.
Oh, this is Patrick.
What's up? I said heyo, and I said
Oh.
what's up. I said a lot.
And then Neil and
Jem was here for
I
like
said howdy.
0.5 seconds.
I know Jim is good at showing up for a sec.
Yeah, Jim was here.
He's good at just kind of being just there enough to make us remember that he exists. You know.
There is a gem somewhere. It's like, Dad, is there a gem out there?
You gotta dig to
We
find the
think
gems.
there is. We think there is.
Somewhere in the wilderness.
But there's no way to truly know for sure.
Somewhere out
Well, they're
there.
holding the
You must have.
He's
faith
one of
that there
those.
is a gem.
He's one of those local legends that they sell a bunch of
also got
knickknacks
a
at the
dip.
gift shop about.
You'll never guess. There was this guy, and he did something that you were too young to know about, and his name was Jim, and he was a legend.
And he also just worked there.
But he did just work there.
He was the best worker
I
out there.
Does anybody have any good ideas for what we should do with this museum? I'm getting deep slate right now. Well, okay, I'm supposed to be getting deep slate right now.
What about Blackstone?
You should send in the patrons.
Send in the patrons. What does that mean?
I think that's what it's called.
Start mining in the attic too.
No.
Oh, you want to start mining in the attic too?
Hustle down there for
Oh,
a
no.
second. Oh man.
Yeah.
You guys aren't allowed to touch this place. Sorry. This is mine.
But how can it be?
No
Like,
vacation time?
That's a bit of a
How can
danger.
it be the perfect village if it's not built by the patrons?
Easily, it'll be built by me.
That's a good point. Why didn't we not put the
Keeping it
museum
pristine.
into the server? Into a server where all the patrons can join and build it together. That
Because
makes
that's
sense
what
to
mining in
me.
the attic is. We can build a,
Yeah,
we can build
yeah.
an imperfect village. We can build an imperfect village when mining in the attic season 2. But this perfect village is gonna.
Sorry, I had to throw this into chaos.
Yeah, already. Dang it, Jay.
But that's
See,
a
this
good
is
point,
why
though.
I'm not in it. Don't worry, I said it, not you.
Chaos is necessary for law to exist.
That's
yeah.
way
Be
too
light without
philosophical for
darkness.
9:40 at night.
Philosophy.
Yes.
It is very late for philosophy. What is it? Yeah, 9:40.
Oh, good.
Listen, my brain is mush from Fall Guys. I can't do philosophy.
Ooh, Fall Guys sounds fun.
I know. I need to.
Oh, I have no
I wanna-
no brain cells left.
I wish I could play any other game right now, but I have to play this because I got to get this mission done tonight before they delete it. Because I've been holding on to this Gilded Voyage on Sea of Thieves for like a year and a half, waiting to use it. And with the new changes coming tomorrow, they're gonna wipe the voyages that you're holding on to. Because they're gonna change a lot of the systems and the way they do it. And it's going to be very good, but it means won't have my Gilded anymore, so I have to get it done tonight. And they notoriously take a long time.
Means. Yeah.
You know what you don't have enough of? Quartz.
Me?
You need cool Greek architecture.
I agree.
Ooh, yes.
Yeah, in a museum, definitely.
Yeah.
What kind of museum is this going to be? Is this like a historical history museum?
The plan is that it'll be a Gita museum dedicated to the patrons. So so there'll be a whole floor that's just the patron floor.
Gotcha.
And then there'll be 4 wings, each dedicated to a different like game or game thing. So like it could be
Game or game thing.
Well, I'm like, or it could be a specific game, or it could be like, oh, when we played horror puzzle games or whatever. So it doesn't necessarily need to be just a single game, but
I did find a copy of your death count somewhere.
Oh, you did? Okay, good.
Heck yeah. We need a statue of Blake, I just thought of.
Oh, that's a great
Princess
idea.
Blake!
He was a patron at one point. But also, yeah, he's a princess, so there'll probably be like a pavilion. Maybe we'll have the Princess Blake pavilion. That'd be fun.
What was the thing during Halo where it's like men, women, and Blake? If it was that.
Ladies and gentlemen and Blake.
Ladies, gentlemen, and Blake.
That's right.
We need to commemorate the great stream crash this great stream crashes of the ODST playthrough.
Oh yes.
Oh, that's
right. Oh, and of
huh.
course the time Gem donated way too much money, so you had to stay up like ridiculously late. The double stream day.
We'll need to
Halo Reach.
That was Halo Reach.
The Exodus mission.
Right after Exodus.
That was so obnoxious.
I think I included that in like that.
So obnoxious. I got lots of money.
It was great, but yeah, we were exhausted, and then it was like, keep going, and we're like, no, what if we donate money? Okay, what's our price?
You set the bar way too low.
Did it?
Yeah, you set it way too low. You have only your own selves to blame.
And never admit your price. Never admit your own price. Make them offer and then say no.
Yeah, exactly.
Good. And then,
unless it's an offer you can't refuse.
Oh yeah,
that's
I
the thing, right? I mean, if you really wanted to make sure that it was only something a time where you really wanted to do it, you set the price to be that.
That's true. That's how it works. Yeah, no, I mean, we got to sit on a beanbag. We got Mrs. Biggs to bring us milkshakes. Like, I mean,
McDonald's.
It was a good time. Yeah, the thing that I want to figure out is how to like make these exhibits to showcase those things, because I don't want to just do signs,
Well, yeah.
Like there probably will be like a sign by each exhibit,
Oh yeah.
But what are the how do we commemorate that?
If you're willing, I think there's a mod where you can add like, I don't know what they're called. I think canvases is technically where they are, but you can upload almost like an image. So you could put like pictures and stuff up.
That's fun, but I feel like it'd be more interesting if we somehow figured out how to do it in game.
Like
Yeah.
with the yeah.
with vanilla.
That would
Do
be.
you guys suppose that there's a stronghold by me somewhere?
There's a chance if the
Because-
silverfish was there. Yeah.
Yeah. Well, sometimes there's pockets of silverfish. in
Yeah,
it
silverfish
for
can't
no
just spawn
reason.
though, but there's always
Wouldn't that be gnarly?
there's always a chance.
There's an ancient city right next to
Yeah.
the stronghold.
Oh
That's
yeah.
the one thing
That'd
I've
be
still
fun.
never done in Minecraft is visit an ancient city.
I still haven't
Well,
done that either. I need to.
There's one right below me, and it's like the portal is right below me. So eventually, when I'm a bigger boy, I'll go and conquer that ancient city and annex it into
did
my
you just-
village.
Add it to the village. Oh, that'd be fun.
Yeah. But
Remove all the
until-
strikers.
Exactly.
Daynen, keep digging that.
I know it's not. Wait,
Is it
why?
not?
Is it? It might be an iron thing. I
Vein.
don't know what they're called. Vein. Yeah.
Because that is a lot of iron that you're finding in very close succession.
Oh,
Well,
I think
yeah,
it is.
could-
I think it
could
might.
be.
Yeah, I think you got an iron vein.
I
Those are really cool.
and I like as in just a bunch of iron blocks next
Yeah,
to each
So the way it
basically-
works is tuff generates in like bands, like spiraling bands that will like wind throughout cave systems.
Uh-huh.
Sometimes those tuff veins will have a chance to be an iron vein, which means it will spawn large amounts of iron all along the entirety of the vein
Oh wow.
as it
So I
generates.
should be following the tough.
So if you
maybe?
mine out like
Follow
all the
the
tuff
tuff.
or like follow all the tuff around, you'll get like a significant amount of iron. Sometimes you can even
Yeah.
find like whole blocks of raw iron, which
Huh.
is
Yeah.
9 chunks of iron,
Not bad.
which is
I
It's not
would.
just- it's
I
not
very
probably
valuable.
would accept. I may have.
But you have an
I
iron
told
farm.
Plasma this in the beginning. I may or may not have AFK'd a little too long at my iron farm.
no.
And it's not quite full, but that double chest is very close.
Mm,
So I was like,
no, but with the iron farm, it probably isn't that necessary. But those are always a rare find, very early or very good early.
Oh yeah.
You could
Especially
find,
if you don't have a
diamond
village.
veins too, right? Like I feel like you
Get
need
a diamond vein?
I'm less sure about that, but I think you might be able to. Yeah.
I think I may be playing on the version just before they beefed up the diamond spawn rate. So I don't
Oh
know.
yeah.
how-
Are you on
I think
18
I'm
or
on
19?
No, I'm on 120.
Oh, you're
But
on
I
20.
think-
Okay.
I think it was 20.1 or something like that.
Yeah.
And I am not on 20.1 apparently.
Yeah.
And I'm too scared to update my world.
Well,
'cause I don't know how
20.1
anything works. So
or
Well, I mean,
20.1?
it's not that bad. It's not that hard to update. You basically you update your instance of Minecraft, and then the world is just there.
well, I'm on CurseForge as well. I don't
Mm,
know if that changes things.
I don't think. It
Oh yeah.
Yeah, because of the mods, it
Oh,
does
Ocean
change
Crawler.
those things.
should. Oh,
Right.
yeah.
It's
You gotta
not every,
you gotta
not
make sure
every
that you
mod
get
is
the mods that
available.
work. Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah.
yeah. Well, what mods do you have?
I don't
A
know.
few, probably.
Oh,
Not a crazy amount, but like I have Optifine, I think, or whatever the
Equivalent is
yeah,
the
whatever the-
sodium or
Yeah.
Yeah.
How much deep slate do I have? All right, let's go ahead and peek on up at the. Is Jay gone? She was supposed to tell me what to.
Oh,
Fine, whatever. No. You guys can tell me what you think
hmm.
of this crazy thing we call.
what you
love.
need.
Hey, Jory. Did your water bottle have water in it?
That's a good question. I'm ready.
Okay. I'm just.
Yeah, have some of that.
Give a chance.
You want me to hydrate you?
I
yeah,
want
on the
hydrated.
exhibit, I think we definitely need something for Halo Reach. For like
Yeah.
specifically the Exodus, and then the I can't remember what the name of the level after it is, but the stream where you stayed up super late.
New
That's an
Alexandria.
iconic moment.
Yeah, what would be cool
Yeah.
would be to build like a giant milkshake, or a
Yeah,
bean
that would be
bag,
fun.
That would be good.
or just something.
Yeah,
that's
I know.
just
Pretty sure
and it's just like the thing to commemorate,
hmm
And there'll be a
day.
plaque.
I mean that you could
Oh.
make custom art.
You can
Yeah.
make custom art. I know you can use
Yeah.
like banners and stuff, but
No, like what you do is you go out somewhere far off into the distance in the world, and then you make a map.
Oh, map
that's
art, yeah.
right.
Yeah.
Mm.
And that's
That can be
vanilla
good.
too. That's not
Do that.
modded.
Yeah,
So
yeah.
I want. this is just a kind of selfish request, but I want
Okay.
you to somehow find a way to, like maybe using like armor stands and like a skeleton head, recreate the look of that one skeleton that killed you while you were in the pond in that one mining in the attic playthrough.
That's probably
Because that was the
fair.
silliest death, I think.
That was
Or
the
no.
silliest death.
The
Well,
silliest one was was when you were like 2 minutes into the session
Oh,
and you got
gosh.
shot off of a. So I guess maybe just do a regular
that-
skeleton.
Yeah, wasn't it? We ended up having to go into a new world, got like 10, 20 minutes in, and then dead again.
and then I died right away. Yeah.
Oh, that was actually really funny because I think that was right before I started joining like for serious, and I saw you guys on one world, and then I got on the game, and I'm like, why is it a different world?
This is new.
What happened? Weren't you guys just in this
Weren't you
world?
guys literally just here? Yeah.
Yeah, our plan right now is we're hoping that we're gonna post the Phantoms, the Phantoms short film, this live action Minecraft one.
Oh, it's
and
Phantoms.
And then we're gonna post Horror Island 2 weeks after, which I fixed the project file so we can actually edit it at a normal pace.
Oh, what happened to the project?
It was
file?
just
Just too big.
Oh
Neil,
no!
Neil recorded in like 8K, 60
Yeah.
frames a second, and
Oh.
The game
really
doesn't
high
even
bit
run.
rate, and it was nuts. And so
He's being outrageous. It wasn't that wild, but
it was like 100,000 bit rate. It was.
I
pretty
just
gnarly.
didn't have a cap on the bit rate. That's all it was.
And so no, I mean, it's fine. It's fine. Neil's kind of a silly
Might,
boy,
might make
but
the file
that's
just a
okay.
little tad big.
Maybe just a tad. But anyway,
Just enough.
Just enough. But I got that fixed, and now so yesterday and today, or Saturday and today, I was working on that, and it's almost done. So I did finish by the way, Neil, I finished the cut of that. I just need to add music now.
Yay!
And then it's done.
Officially.
So we're hoping here in the next couple weeks to post Phantoms. We're gonna figure that out tomorrow, I think.
Mm.
And then we'll do Horror Island, and then we'll do the other one with Steve. Ow. And then 2 weeks after that, we'll see where we're at.
All right, cool.
Hopefully
Have
we're
you-
super famous.
Have
and we
you
a
talked about the
billion
Steve one
patrons.
at all?
I don't know that I have really. What have guys? Have I said anything about the
I
follow?
know at one point you mentioned you got a real like cave setting, but I can't remember for which
Yeah.
one you said.
That was that one, yeah.
Okay. I don't know if you've really said anything else.
Yeah. I'll tell you the titles. So the first one is going to be called. It's just going to be called Phantoms. And it's the thumbnail is going to have a picture of a live action Phantom, and whatever you're picturing, it's scarier than that. Neil will
Already
just
the
send
worst
me-
mob.
Neil will just send me pictures, and I'm like, that is
Oh,
horrendous.
is this a Neil custom creation?
This is a custom Neil creation, made it from scratch.
Very nice. Very nice.
And
pretty cool.
It's messed up. And then the second one is going to be called Skeletons.
Hey!
I did some AI, when we were doing all the AI patron pictures and stuff. I did.
Oh, those are fun.
Yeah, I did one of I was like, what would skeletons look like in a cave shooting bows and arrows? And it came up with this terrifying looking image, and I was like, that's dope. So that's
Well, there you go.
So that's what's happening there.
No, people seem to
it
think
is
that AI.
It genuinely can be terrifying when you're just taking damage and you have no idea where it's coming from.
Skeletons are actually the
dude.
worst.
Yeah.
They're way worse than creepers.
They are not nice.
And these ones are not nice either. We just shot it, and I think it turned out pretty well. I cut my hair for it and everything, so better be freaking good.
Better be good.
To get rid of the luscious locks.
I got rid of the luscious locks just for
using
that.
Hair club.
Their lion's mane.
But maybe it was all worth it. I don't know. We may never know, actually. Okay, good. I have another stack. But anyway, it's good fun.
Nice.
You know what? As long as you enjoy making it, that's what matters the most.
That's really
Exactly.
nice. I did. We did. We super enjoyed it. It was very cold, but other than that, it was. Actually,
very
it was funny
cold.
because it was super cold at the place where we were in the desert, because we were also up in like a very hilly area, so it was very windy. And then we get
all windy night.
And then we get in the cave, and it's like 45 degrees, and we're like, oh, that's not so bad. No wind, and we're like, oh, okay, not bad.
That's
And then
just
the deeper
natural
we
Earth
got,
heat.
there was an area with the area that we were filming in. It had a little bit of water in it, and seeping through the. Okay, one second. Jory's got something to say.
Jory.
What?
That's someone's social security number.
Free government phone and tablet.
And like a stock photo, another
Jory's on Facebook Marketplace.
a random
Apparently,
photo, his address.
Somebody's trying to.
What is going on? And it's being sold as Apple iPhone 15 Pro Max.
It's probably somebody who's blackmailing him. Actually, like genuinely, that's probably you should probably report that.
This is crazy.
Somebody's
super
social
scam.
Yeah, no, well, I don't think it's a scam. I think somebody's blackmailing this dude.
Oh.
Don't say it. Don't say it. Stop.
He's a bad guy. He's posting.
I don't think he's posting it. I think somebody else is posting his information. So you should report it so that his information doesn't just get out there.
Out there.
I know it is, but if it's reported quickly enough.
You can dream.
Jory, do your civic duty.
That's kind of really bad if that happens.
Yeah.
Not good.
Hopefully, yeah. I mean, if that's happening, he's probably in some hot water as is. But whatever. All right, that's all my deep slate tiles so far. Let's go.
More skeletons.
Ow. I got feather falling on my boots, and I'm never going back.
Oh yeah.
Who needs bucket clutch when?
Oh yeah, I need to go.
So you got feather
Gem
clutch?
is in the. I got feather clutch. Gem's in the chat. He's not in the speaking chat.
Oh, yeah.
He's in the chat.
Or do we call you Wind Dancer now?
Wind dancer?
Wind Dancer.
What is that?
Wind dancer.
I think you're making
Well, a person who
things up.
dances in the wind, Daynen.
No, I'm falling. in the
Obviously.
wind. I'm plummeting to
Someone
the
who
ground in the wind, but just a little bit lighter than I normally would.
It's someone dancing in the wind. That's what it is, Daynen. Get with the program.
Come on, get out of here.
Get with it. Do you even know the program? You probably don't even know the program, do you?
Dude, I was there when it was written. Witch.
Witch.
Wow.
Witch.
What's that from?
That's the.
Narnia, why
I
went to
know
the
what
wardrobe?
Narnia phrase
Darn
you're trying to
straight.
say, but
No, he says don't. He says don't lecture me on the law
don't
witch.
quote. It was
Or
don't quote the old.
Don't
quote the deep magic to me, witch. I
Oh,
was
that's
there
right.
for
Don't.
it.
Yeah.
Call yourself
Yeah.
Lion Witch and Wardrobe fan. Come on.
I never
I
said
call
that.
Shame
myself
all
a
of
fan.
you.
I don't call myself a fanatic.
Every one of
It's
you
the
is
same
a
thing,
fan.
don't
I
worry.
can't
Yeah.
believe you'd say that.
So long
Daynen, you
ago.
are.
I'm not ashamed. I was pretty close.
I can't hit those skeletons.
Sure.
And again, I never claim to be on the same level of that as I am with SpongeBob.
I never claimed to be able to be shamed.
That's true. You assume. You assume I have any pride at all.
Bold of you, sir. Bold.
Does anybody have in the back of their mind the that Iroh, the Uncle Iroh quote about shame and pride? That's like genuinely beautiful.
I got a lot of quotes from him. That is not one.
It's
It's-
like
I have it
it's like
memorized.
it's like shame is not the opposite of pride. Or
It is
pride is not
the
the
it's like the
pride is not the opposite of shame, but its source.
oh
I was like, oh,
right.
I think, yeah.
uncle.
Oh god.
Oh man, that's good.
Freaking
Like,
wisdom,
so
man.
true, man.
I feel so wise now. Just
I
after hearing that
know.
again.
Just hearing anything from him, I'm like, dang. They need. I had a dream that I was watching the new live action show, which I have that dream kind of a lot right now because I'm really nervous about it.
Mhm.
And I just had a dream that I was watching it and that it was really great. And I was like, oh, thank goodness. I was so relieved. And
then you woke up.
And I woke up.
You woke
and
up.
realized it was a dream. And I was like, oh, darn. Okay, well, may still yet be good. We'll see.
Maybe.
I get a
Hopefully.
bad habit of that too, where it's like before something very stressful, I'll dream that I have it and then it goes well.
I usually
So-
usually it's the opposite. Usually it goes poorly.
Mm.
But every once in a while, yeah, I'll get it and I'm like, wow, everything worked perfect. Only to wake up and be like,
I wish my dreams had any consistency to them ever.
I'm lucky enough to have like pretty all right-ish dreams. Like
All right
semi-
dreams.
They sort of make sense.
They're semi all right.
Yeah.
Mine either never happen or are so outlandishly insane.
I don't
But
remember
if they're
any of my dreams.
outlandishly insane, I'll wake up in the middle of like a major plot point. I'm like, well, I gotta go back to bed so I can finish.
Yeah, yeah. That happens all the time. I hate it when that happens because I'm like, dang it.
Do you
no.
ever get to finish the plot point? Because I never get.
Sometimes
back to
I
the
do.
dream.
Every once in a while,
I've-
I can pretty consistently get back to the dream.
Really? I've had
Yeah,
it
that's-
happen.
yeah,
a
no,
few
I've never had
times.
that.
I've gotten back a couple times, but it's very rare.
For me,
Like,
that's
it's
the
the
only
kind of
time I
thing
can
where I'm
picture
like-
things, so it's interesting.
Oh, okay.
Because with aphantasia, I can't consciously bring up images in my head. It's weird.
Really?
Yeah, so
Huh.
the inability to
Oh yeah, that's
like
right.
have
you-
mental
okay.
images. Yeah, I've mentioned that before. But
Interesting.
you can't do it while conscious. However, some people with aphantasia still often have very vivid dreams. And I have that, but as soon as like you wake up, all the images are obviously gone. So it's like, well, if I go back to bed, I can finish and I get to see something.
Right.
Wow. Interesting.
It's like a little movie.
So you can't make images in your mind right now.
Nope.
Like you just can't see them.
There's
Nope.
just no.
So
Wow.
interesting.
Anybody else
So
like that, or is that pretty rare?
It is a fairly rare phenomenon. It is
Wow,
reported.
wow.
Since it's so rare, because a lot of people with it don't learn about it until they hear the term first. And
Yeah.
since it's only, from what we assume, it's maybe about 3% of the population, but it could be a little higher because people won't realize they have it because they think, like I did for a long time,
This
people
is
are
normal.
exaggerating or,
Like I can picture it in my mind. You're like, sure.
You know.
yeah, like, yeah, okay, whatever.
because it's
Yeah,
like,
picture
I
in
can
your
literally,
mind.
I can
meditation,
literally
like-
picture it in my head, and it's like that's a normal thing.
Yeah. But like the meditation things never worked where it's like,
Okay.
lay back, close your eyes, picture a beach. It's like, I don't know, what? Nonsense.
Ow.
Wacky nonsense.
So if you like, can you like visualize like your house or anything, like somewhere you've been or anything? Like
I know facts about it, and I can
Yeah.
know those. Like, I know my house has whatever color walls, but I actually can't because I can't remember.
Wow, interesting.
That's just because my memory is awful, which pairs wonderfully with this.
Oh, yeah.
Oh,
I genuinely
sure.
don't know what I would do if I had that, because so much
But,
of
like,
my
I
memory
can't
relies
picture.
on visual information.
Mhm.
Yeah,
Like, I
no,
know
we
an
were-
apple. The common one is an apple. I know an
Right,
apple
yeah.
is round, but it's got like the bump on the top and the bumps on the bottom, and it's red most of the time.
But if you were asked to picture
But
it,
there's no
I mean,
no
how
picture.
does that affect like creativity and stuff? Like
It's very interesting because I feel like I'm still a very creative person. It's just never picture. That's
you
why
just
my
think of it
drawing
differently,
my drawing style is super sketchy, and I always have reference images up because drawing anything from memory is almost impossible.
wow.
yeah, no kidding. Huh?
I always have to have reference images up for drawing stuff, which is part of why my
That's crazy.
drawing style is very inconsistent. It seems, or like I'll do a lot of very sketch drawings, and I really like that style a lot because it's kind of just how I draw. Like character concept art, like for when you're making
yeah, yeah.
characters and like sketch work, like very line worky. That's kind of my art style, like black and white, very sketchy.
That's fun stuff.
I like that. It is very fun. It should be used more. Like what's the name of the show? There's a episode for an animated pilot for the show Lackadaisy on YouTube, and the art style is super unique, but under all of the characters during most of the scenes you can still see like their character like lines, like the circle and like the cross on the face and stuff. But like during the action scenes they like slowly smooth some of that out and stuff, but like during some of the, it's like a very intentional choice to leave it in.
Yeah, that's
it's very
like
cool.
Like if you notice they'll have that in a lot of Disney movies. Where
Yes,
like older Disney movies, you'll still see the lines and stuff, and apparently that's because I only just learned about this, was that that was a cost cutting.
Oh yeah, no, it's way cheaper.
Because they would sketch it, they would draw it on paper, and then they would transfer that to a celluloid, and then they would take a picture of the celluloid. And to save money, they would just take a picture of the paper of the sketch instead of transferring it, and so you get this much more sketchy kind of look, which honestly, I mean, isn't bad at all. I think it looks really cool. And for me, it's very nostalgic. But but yeah, it definitely looks. Yeah, you can see the actual like brush strokes, you know, of the artist. Which is kind of cool, but not necessarily like polished.
Yeah, but it's definitely a art style that works. It can work depending on your like medium, I guess.
All right, I'm gonna put windows in this thing. I have a silk touch item, so if I decide, what the heck are you doing here, B? Bro, get out. Go this way. Go that way. You're stuck. What are you doing in here? How did you get in here?
Yeah, props to the Minecraft team for making bees so realistic that they just bump into random stuff.
They annoy you in real life.
Except they're like the size of your head, but yeah.
Okay, he's just going up. Okay, just go up.
You ever think about that? The Minecraft bees are huge. They're like the size of your player head.
Yeah, I have thought of that.
Which, imagine that in real life. That's terrifying.
I don't want to. That sounds awful.
A bee the size of your head.
I mean, it's basically a bee the size of your food bowl.
Yeah.
Thanks. No thanks.
Just give you scale.
Fine. This is fine.
I'm good.
I'm deadly terrified of bees because I've never been stung by one before. I've somehow managed to keep a perfect record. So I'm terrified that one day I'm going to get stung and lose my record.
I was never stung by an alive bee, but when I was a little kid, I did step on a dead bee, and it stung me.
That hurts.
Was it
as bad.
Dead before or after you stepped on it?
No idea. All I know is suddenly my foot stung, and I looked down, and there was a bee still attached to my foot.
No.
You know, I've gotten very lucky with bees, so I'm always terrified now because it's like, my record.
My permanent record.
I ran into a beehive.
I want to see how long I can go. I can't
Mark,
actually put it in Guinness World Records because they'd have to like track that somehow. But personal achievement.
Yes, the story of me running into the beehive. So I lived up at Estrella, Daynen. I don't know if you know where that is.
You lived where?
Up in Estrella Parkway.
Oh, okay.
And there's lots of mountains up there, and we lived in an area where like we didn't really have like fences or a house. You kind of just walked down, you kind of explored. We were by mountains, and I was hiking on these mountains, and minding my own business, and then all of a sudden I see this bunch of bees, this beehive just hanging out there, and then a bunch of bees attacked me. Like, hey, what are you doing? Get out of here, bro! And they chased me all the way down the mountain and all the way to my house. I got stung like 5 times.
Jeez.
It wasn't fun.
Yeah, it sounds like the opposite of fun.
Yeah.
We were protecting, they were protecting that hive. There was something that they didn't want me to have.
Did you did you say you physically ran into it, or you just kind of like were?
I was maybe 5 feet. I was maybe 5 feet away from it.
Really, and they attacked you.
But they like caught on to me and they attacked me. if they have like I feel like bees have like some kind of like sensory where they can sense if like
If spider sense.
Yeah, their pheromones.
Like people nearby. They could have just seen me too. It's probably that. They probably just like they just saw me like, hey, get out of here.
Hmm.
But I never saw that beehive again though. When I went back in that same area, I tried.
Could have been removed.
I went hiking in the same area, and I think they moved.
Yeah. Or someone came and got rid of it.
Or a bunch of hornets came in there and killed it.
Yeah. Or a bear showed up. There's no bears up there. Up there.
A bear.
Did you know that there used to be bears in the Superstition Mountains area?
What kind of bears?
They're black bears.
Really?
But they were literally they were purposefully killed off. Like all the settlers in Arizona, they were like, no, we don't want black bears in our backyard.
It's a similar situation in Colorado with grizzly bears.
They just murdered. Really? They just.
Yeah. Well, I don't know if they murdered them all, but they definitely like ran them out because if you go up north to Wyoming, there's a ton of grizzly bears there.
There's still a bunch of grizzly bears up in like the Rockies in a lot of areas of Colorado.
No, there's a few. It's mostly the northern.
I've encountered them a lot.
You really?
I have cousins who live up there, and they
what
say
part?
they have.
Sorry, I'm just curious.
In the I'm trying to think of it in like the Glenwood Springs area.
Oh, okay, yeah.
So I don't know if you know that area.
I know Glenwood Springs. I'm just trying to remember exactly where Glenwood Springs
Do you know any Biggses?
No.
Oh, that'd be cool.
It's boulders around the area where.
Okay, they live. That's the city. They say they're like, oh, it's in Glenwood Springs. It's next to Boulder.
Yeah.
When people don't know where, because it's a tiny little town, but they have really famous hot springs, which is really fun to go to when it's snowing because the water's very warm, and the air is really not.
Really not.
I found cool.
Have you guys seen any?
It's not. It's actually further from Boulder than Boulder's from Denver, and that's like an hour drive.
Yeah, it's like a solid hour and a half or 2 hours or something.
2 hours to Boulder. Oh, from Boulder. Okay, so that is further in the mountains. Huh. Okay, so I guess I've just been gaslit by my family into believing that grizzlies
I don't know.
exist.
They come across grizzlies probably. There's like months where they come across them more than others. Like they'll go, half a year without coming across one, but then they have like, they have to have like 3 labs at all times because their labs die from grizzlies sometimes. But they fight they fight them off, but sometimes they don't live through the fighting.
Oh yeah, no.
Dang.
Yeah. I don't have to deal with that level of backwoodsness.
Porter.
Backwoodsness.
We're Boulder, we're the Front Range, so all we just do is we always have to go out with our dogs just to make sure coyotes don't snatch them up. But
which we have coyotes here that we can't let, like Owen we could probably let out at night if we wanted to, and we do sometimes, but John isn't allowed outside after a certain time.
Oh, people get snatched up.
Because like we have neighbors who have lost Shih Tzus and poodles and stuff to coyotes, so they'll just come outside and it's not pretty. So they're like,
coyotes can be a big menace. Yeah.
Yeah. As soon as we moved in, they were like, "Do you have dogs or cats?" And we're like, "We have dogs." And they're like, "Okay, don't let them out at night."
Yeah. Well, our dog likes to go out at night sometimes. So, and he's a small little dog, and so
yeah,
this is. I guess I should clarify. I'm not living there right now because I'm in fact at college. But
you're still in California,
whenever
right?
No longer in California. I'm now in Virginia.
Oh, I was hoping you'd say Arizona.
No.
Dude, you should go to Arizona. They got good colleges there.
Yeah, no. I got a friend going to Arizona University of Arizona.
That's a fine one. That's a fine one. That's the lesser of the good ones, but that's fine too.
What's the other one? Oh yeah.
ASU is better, but that's fine.
Oh yeah. Okay. I'll make sure to tell him that he's getting a PhD in optical engineering. So.
Yeah, ASU's better for that. ASU's got way more stuff. I didn't go to ASU. I haven't given a cent to ASU. In fact, ASU has given me lots of money, which I guess is maybe
why you're biased?
My cards a little,
but
that sounds
similar bias.
It sounds like a little bit of a bias, yeah.
Maybe a little, but they're like the biggest college in the world or something like that, or in the country. I don't know, but they've got a lot.
That's even in the maybe biggest in the state. I can't imagine ASU being biggest in the
ASU,
nation.
yeah, Arizona State University is.
It's huge.
Okay, hold on. You're making me look this up.
Sorry.
Arizona State University is the biggest. What?
Biggest waste of money. Wait.
Is among the largest
Biggest
universities in
failure.
the United States. Is ASU one of the largest universities? It says it's among.
Because it was for a while, I know that. I know it was the largest when I was applying for my undergrad, like 5 years ago.
What is the largest state university? Oh, Texas.
Mm.
Yeah, that one makes more sense.
University. Though, actually, this doesn't seem right then, because it says Texas has 73,200 enrollments, and ASU has more than 73,000 enrollments. And then
Maybe they mean it's just total land coverage.
Maybe.
Land coverage.
Ground
yeah,
army,
that's true.
Student population you could search up, something like that.
Yeah.
Students per square inch.
Wikipedia says it's sixth, but Wikipedia says it has 57,500. Whereas ASU says, and also I don't know when this was updated, but also ASU says they have 73,000, which would put it at first or second.
I think Mark really liked students per square inch.
Oh, I didn't hear that.
That was funny.
Students per square inch. That's hilarious.
That's what it feels like sometimes when you're walking around. It's so crowded.
UCSD was like that too. That's the school I went to for my undergrad, and they were doing that thing where they love to just constantly overcrowd the campus with as many people as possible.
That's funny.
And like even more every year, kind of thing.
Oh yeah.
So it was not fun sometimes. It's like you could not go to any like restaurant on campus because there would be a mile-long line.
Jeez.
I go to a small college. It's very nice. Not a lot of.
My college is
new one I'm
my
going
house.
to
I
is
never
nice.
went. I'm an alumni. I'm proud alumni of Nothing College.
You went to community college, just never graduated.
Exactly. I went to 3 different community colleges, and I didn't graduate from any of them.
You're a winner.
Yeah. I'm a huge proponent of the idea that you do not need a degree for everything. So.
Oh yeah, no, definitely not.
What are you getting a degree in?
I am getting a degree in. Well, I have a bachelor's in physics, and now I'm going to try and get a PhD in computational sciences.
Oh wow.
Yeah.
That's definitely like something you probably ought to go to college for, I guess.
Yeah.
That feels like a college thing.
Yeah. I am a huge I'm starting to become just anti-college, but I do still see the need for college.
trust me, I agree. I agree that there's a lot of cases where the society's kind of incentivized us into this idea that you need to get a degree for everything, and I think there's only a specific subset of occupations where a traditional academic degree makes sense.
Right.
Because there's so many different types of things you can go into now.
Right.
That don't need that type of training, I guess. Like mine, technically, I don't need to go to college for what I'm doing. But
what are you doing?
So I'm technically going for. They don't even technically have a degree for it, but I'm going for music composition.
Oh.
Which I definitely don't need a degree to start doing. I've been doing it for a little bit without one, but I want to go just to like experience the music program that they've got at the school, and just for more training
there's
in
a
it.
Lot, like I mean,
because there's valuable information, but I can absolutely do it on my own.
If you have the resources, I think that there's a lot of very good things that you can get out of college.
Yeah.
Well, I will say this, Daynen. I will say this. You know, Gamers in the Attic is keeping me from going insane from doing my schoolwork. And if And if you and Neil were going to school, there wouldn't be no gamers in the attic.
I can guarantee you that.
And I would have gone insane, and I would probably be somewhere else.
So we're kind
So
of
I
keeping.
I
wait, are you
appreciate
saying,
the
wait
So
a
we're
minute, are you saying
therapists.
that we're keeping you in school? Okay,
No,
we're shutting down.
no,
That's it.
You're keeping me from going. You're keeping me from going insane.
Okay, I need to hear this though. So you would be in school either way.
I'd be in school either way. I would be
Okay.
insane if it wasn't for
Okay,
Gamers in the Attic.
okay,
You guys are like, I listen to Gamers in the Attic videos. Like I'll put on old streams while I'm doing like an essay.
I just needed to make sure you weren't gonna say, if it weren't for you guys, I would have dropped out of school a long time ago. In which case, I would have been like, "Oh, okay, well,
We're
that's
we're
the
doing
opposite.
something wrong.
We're
Yeah.
Feels like a different impression than you're trying to give off. Yeah.
yeah, but
no.
Okay, but what
Either
you're
way,
saying though is actually very good. Okay.
But either way, I'd be in school. But I just appreciate that Gamers in the Attic is keeping me from,
Losing it all.
Oh, yeah. I mean,
losing it.
not as much now, but just similar. Because I mean, during COVID,
Oh, yeah.
I would have the streams on like every time they were up. That would just to when I was getting work done, it kept me sane. I say not as much now, just because the times of your streams happen to line up a lot with my classes, so I just can't.
Oh.
But I do watch them. I do watch some stuff. I'm a lurker.
You're a lurker. No, that's good. No, we need to, when we do mining in the attic, which we're gonna do mining in the attic. When we do that again, we're gonna need to figure out. I'm thinking probably what we'll do is we'll end up doing something like a rotating schedule. So we'll I'm even thinking maybe we'll do like twice a week streams.
How many streams
and
do
if
we
you're
do
able to make both
for
of
the
them,
first
then
one?
great. But if not, then we'll do we'll do one on a weekend and one.
Well, I mean,
on a weekday.
what's nice about my current schedule is that because the degree I'm going for, they account for people having jobs. Is my classes aren't until the evening, so.
Oh, that's
I got
nice.
most
Okay,
days.
good to know.
I mostly have evenings free more often than not.
Yeah,
as
so
well.
we probably do like one on a weekend day.
Oh yeah, weekends are
or something,
free, though.
and then a weekday evening.
Right. Because I remember the big issue last time was it was like everyone either was only weekends and no weekdays, or only weekdays and no weekends.
Right. And we're hoping. I mean, this may be a bit hopeful, but we're hoping that we're gonna have more patrons too after these live action
Minecraft,
videos come
Ooh,
out.
yeah.
And so we're like, hopefully there'll be like a really good excuse to be saying things like, okay, we have enough patrons that we can say, this many can participate at this time, this many can participate at this time, and that'll get everybody kind of involved. But I don't know. We'll see.
I have faith.
Jory wants to have a conversation with me.
I like the 2 a.m. streams that you guys did.
Anytime.
The what?
We're selling stuff and somebody wants to come and buy a thing. We're cleaning out our garage.
Always good.
Cleaning out the garage.
Really a yard sale.
Cage is here. I heard that.
Yep.
Dude, what's up?
What's going on? I'm just palling around.
Alan, yeah, I'm with you
Cage,
there, buddy.
Neil told
Yeah,
me
man.
he was like Kate or Nolan or what's your
Nevin.
other brother? Nevin and I are playing this game. It's really cool, and I'm like, "Is it Pal World?" And he's like,
It sure is.
Oh yeah,
like,
Pokemon
yeah, I
with
watched
guns.
Cage do it.
It's been a real treat.
I've not heard of Pal World.
It's
What?
Oh, boy.
Ark and Pokemon had a baby.
Yes.
Okay, that's actually really funny because someone who is not
So-
related, someone who was on my Steam friends list just started playing that game.
Yeah, it just came out this
Pokemon
past
with
Friday.
guns.
It's
Wow.
Some of the old some of the ads when like when the like game was first being talked about are so funny and so cursed. I have
Yeah,
no
they
idea what the game is
really-
like now, but
They really lean into it.
gosh, those ads.
It's,
It is
it's
just
so
Pokemon
brutal.
with guns. That's all it is.
Yeah, it's not like, you know, Pokemon where like everything's happy. Most things in this world are not happy.
I
Hmm.
remember in the one
It's a good
advertisement
time.
where they used the little sheep creature as a meat shield
Yes, Lamball. I have
in
one.
the
Lambo,
whatever.
Yes.
I don't even remember what they're called. In the same one where something climbs up your shoulder holding an Uzi and
Yeah.
shoots at the bad guys with you.
Lift Mark,
And
I have
then
one.
I
in
don't
the
have
same
one yet.
episode where
Phenomenal.
those same squirrel creatures are also in a sweatshop.
Oh
Yes.
my gosh.
It's a
That
great
advertisement
game.
was wild.
It's the best game.
War crimes everywhere.
Yeah.
It's all the work.
I mean, it doesn't sound not fun, that's for sure.
You're not war climbing. What are you doing?
Not doing war crimes. That's what I know.
Oh my gosh.
I mean, the thing
kinda
is
embarrassing.
Pokemon does have dark lore, and even the manga is dark. It's
I mean,
just
Drift-
that the
the-
main
the
show
Drift-
and the games are not.
The drift
The
from
manga's
Danger
another
is
story
pretty
for
dark.
Pokemon, too.
Yeah, the manga's unhinged.
Is
The
it?
manga is something else. I've read like 2 of them, and oh my gosh, they're
Is
wild.
this like the manga was like the original thing that the show was based on, or?
I have no idea what came first,
what came
honestly.
first, the
I think
manga
the
or
game.
or the game?
The games
game
came
came
first.
first.
for the manga.
Came first. I
I think-
have no doubt
yeah,
the
and-
game came first, but I'm just curious if like there was a.
What came
You know
I'm
what
first?
came
assuming
first?
Or
that
the
because
egg?
of how
Monster
dark this is-
Rancher.
that is true.
I don't know.
That did come first.
Did it really?
Yeah, I'm pretty
Actually,
sure it was
no,
the game.
no.
Actually, because the
Maybe.
first game had some fairly dark themes in the original. Like, because there was that one
could
gambling
gamble.
area, I
It was
know.
rated
The
M.
gambling. And there was like some other stuff that I can't remember. But the
Pokemon
first
Red
one
Blue were
Scandalous.
rated
went there.
M because of gambling.
Oh, yeah.
How scandalous!
I don't know.
Well, because this was. When did the game come out? For back then, it was pretty up there.
I
That
think
was-
It came out in
The original
1996.
Pokemon.
Is when the original
Yeah.
Pokemon came out. Same
That's
year as
late.
me and
I feel
Daynen
like it
being
would've been-
born.
I'm sorry.
Really? I feel like
Pokemon
that.
stream.
I feel like that's a lot later than I expected.
Oh no, I had Pokemon Red in kindergarten.
Cage is old.
You guys are only 5 years older than me. All right.
You're a 2001 baby?
Well, maybe that's no 3 years. I guess 99.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, so for only 3 years. Wow. Okay.
I'm 9
old
years
too.
older than you.
Yeah.
What's weird is
Yeah,
in
Cage, I know how old you are. Don't worry.
yeah, you know all my dark secrets.
Yeah.
My
Oh,
best
your
friend
skeletons.
in like elementary
Volcano
school
92.
was like 6 foot in 5th grade.
Really? Oh, I had a
Yeah.
friend who was 6 feet.
He was like, I think there was a girl that was taller than him,
yeah.
but he was like the tallest, and I was like the shortest.
I was always the shortest in like growing up, and then I hit my 6th grade growth spurt in 8th grade, and then I was taller than everybody else.
I don't think I ever had that.
I'm hoping my I'm hoping
I never had that either.
my 22-year-old facial hair will come in someday soon. So I'm turning 28 here in a couple days. Or
I think
weeks,
all
or
my
so.
height went instead of that into beard length. So I think I'll take.
I thought you were gonna say into pure muscle.
No, definitely not.
All my height went to my.
Don't worry. Don't worry.
I'm
Don't worry.
sorry.
TV
Danny.
playing
The facial
CFEs,
hair will
there's
come
no-
eventually.
Oh boy.
Also, does anybody online want to hop on Sea of Thieves too? I'm just doing a gilded. If anyone wants to join,
I'm so down. I've never played, but
we need to get you to play Sea of Thieves. We got a
Even,
guild and
Yeah.
everything, and we definitely play all the time on it.
yeah, we definitely do.
We could be
It's
pirates.
level 1, I think. What's the guild level?
The like the
Let me
great
check.
the extremes of like content
Yep.
creation is
Level
either
1.
you have to be incredibly skilled or just you don't know anything about the game and it's hilarious.
And that
Yeah.
sounds like me right there. So I
If
think we
you're
got it.
just okay, that's where you hit the wall.
Gotcha.
That's where you have to make
And I'm
up for
just
with
okay at most
other
things.
things.
Yeah.
such as editing
guild?
style or something or another.
Or you have to be funny,
So then,
War crimes.
Oh yeah, you have
the-
to be
entertained.
I'm tired.
War crimes do get you
I get
views.
you.
Well, so then what we do is we just pair a bunch of people who are really good with a couple people who are really bad, and if all of them are funny,
And if it's true.
then we're
Or
set.
trickle in a few funny guys, and they pull the rest of the weight.
Funny guys.
That's why we have Cage.
That's what
Yeah.
Cage says.
Yeah.
Cage was carrying everyone.
With humor and puns.
There's a Lord of the Rings reference there, but
I think my favorite animal on here is the flack.
yeah, that's pretty good.
Called.
Does it by chance shoot a flak
It's
cannon?
FUACK is the name of the.
What did you say to me?
It's called a flack.
It's a water duck.
It's adorable.
As opposed to
Oh.
the other kind of duck.
You know, the desert ducks.
Land
mountain
ducks, sky ducks, mountain
Speaking
ducks.
of ducks and good video games, Duck Game is a very good video game that I recommend to everyone.
Okay.
Untitled Goose Game. I need to play that more.
Untitled Goose Game is
Again.
also good, but I'm talking about Duck Game.
I've heard of Duck
I don't know.
Game.
I've never
I don't know if I
heard
know
of
Duck
it.
Game. And my
Heard
Like
of
the
that.
original Duck Hunt.
Duck Game is a
Well, no.
fighting game where you play as ducks and you can shoot each other, and there's a dedicated quack button.
Hey,
And
it sounds like Power World, honestly.
It is so fun.
Sounds a lot like Power World.
games that are other games, but they replace everything with ducks, are the best kind of games.
Yes.
Unless it's a goose.
In Skyrim, you can replace the dragons with Macho Man Randy Savage.
What's the Among Us
Really?
game that's ducks?
Among Us.
Isn't it Geese Duck? I think
Geese, geese.
is the name of the game,
That's hilarious.
and it's
I have not
basically
heard of
just
that.
Among Us,
Yeah.
but
Yeah.
geese.
I think
No,
I've
it's-
seen that, yeah.
It's a mongoose.
Oh, that's
Dude.
good.
Stop. That's
Well,
really
that's
funny,
what
though.
they should have called it. If it-
I'm not gonna
you know,
apologize
I
for
think
that
it's-
because I love it.
I think it's called Goose Duck is the name of the game.
I wish it was-
It's
That's
a
all
play on
Among
Duck
Among Us.
Goose.
That's pretty good.
Mongoose
too.
is much better.
That is so much better.
That'll be the
It's better
that'll be the
if- it's
first
better if
Gita
you're
game.
Trying, but
Yeah.
yes, let's make that'll be our first.
We'll make a
game.
mongoose, and we'll take over Goose.
And it'll be nothing like Among Us at all.
It'll be a
completely
it'll-
separate game.
Well, I was gonna say it'd be a total rip off of Among Us and Goose Duck. Like, how do they rip off two?
How do you rip off two rip-offs?
It's not. You can't
Two
rip off a
games.
genre.
You rip off, you rip off.
You can't rip
I
off a
mean,
genre.
I like that,
ripping
yeah.
off a genre is kind of
There's more
difficult.
rip-offs than a Band-Aid.
You'd be surprised.
Well, they say
You
nothing
you
is
can rip off
original.
a game, but you can't rip off a genre. And if they're two games in the same genre,
You can't rip off a Band-Aid.
Well, they say
But you
nothing
can't,
is original
you can rip off
anymore.
a game if you're stealing its,
What would you rip
color
off for a Klondike
scheme.
bar?
It's
Yes.
I mean, legally, the only
it's a
elements that can be
parody,
considered copyright are the visual and story elements.
IP.
but if it's
here.
a parody,
You can't
and sometimes
copyright
audio, and
gameplay-
sometimes
you can't-
audio.
Yeah, well, and audio.
Yeah,
but you
audio
can't
too,
copyright
yeah.
gameplay mechanics.
oh, that's
Exactly.
true.
i.e., monster catching.
Nexon.
Right.
I need a tool.
Next
Where'd my
one.
toolsmith go?
Yeah.
Coromon,
Yeah, like-
Power World,
I mean, I guess you can technically patent certain game things, like
Can,
Yeah.
but that'd be so hard.
Well,
Yeah.
no, but because there was for a while there was that patent that I think Square Enix, one of the game companies had, where they were the only people allowed to basically have mini games and loading screens.
General
That's
Power.
Oh
insane.
yeah, that's
Really?
Yeah.
Why couldn't someone patent microtransactions? Why couldn't?
Bethesda did.
Yeah, for real. You
Mhm.
can't use microtransactions.
They were the
anymore.
first. Horse armor. Never forget. Never forget.
I mean, well, wait. What constitutes a microtransaction explicitly, right?
I'd guess-
we don't know kind
I-
of general what it is, but
Although these days, I saw a
It's-
video
it's-
article on the thing a while ago. I honestly kind at this point, microtransactions is almost a mislabel because how expensive they can be.
Yeah.
right.
Like, take
Oh, they're
Genshin
not
Impact for
micro.
example. People have probably spent thousands on that.
Oh yeah.
There's no way you can call that a microtransaction anymore.
Oh yeah.
You cannot call it that anymore because that is lying and misinformation, and
That's a
thus
big
making people think it's psychology. It's making people think they're spending less
It
money
is
than they
a-
are.
It
That's
is
a big
in-
So you need to change the terminology for it.
I mean, mobile has a great term: in-app purchases.
Yeah.
Ooh.
that's-
Yeah, in-game purchases is
I
the more
mean,
correct term that people need to
I
use
just
more.
spent $15 on the skin in Destiny.
Oh,
I mean, yeah, but
oh no.
yeah, but like
hard.
that's
Yeah.
Look,
but you
look,
can't
I
call that
haven't
a
bought anything since I
microtransaction
bought
because that's
Lightfall in that
insane.
game. And it was the armor set from the season pass in the Season of the Undying.
Ooh.
Oh yeah.
It's got the wings on the chest piece for the
It's
Titans.
the season of Undying.
I couldn't
I don't
get
know
it.
if it's that good. Is that?
It's pretty good. I mean, it's a chest piece, and on the back it has wings like a jet.
That's neat.
Although
Oh,
in
yeah,
Destiny,
those-
most
oh,
of the
yeah,
things look really
those.
good. So
And before it was only available in the season pass that has since gone. So
Oh.
I'm like,
Oh, they finally brought it back. Nice.
yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, I need
But
to-
it,
I'm
but
way
it's
off
only
course.
the armor set, and it's $15.
Hard, right?
Yeah, I'm just kind of on a Destiny detox right now.
Same.
Whoa.
I need to play more Destiny soon, I think.
But I want to I want to finish the pass just
Mm.
because I already paid for it.
Ah.
Oh yeah, I mean, well, I was thinking that for a while too, but after a while, I realized, do I really want to finish it if I'm just not going to have fun, and I could just be playing games I am having fun with?
I mean, I definitely agree with it.
Yeah,
I'm not in a hurry.
I don't want to diss you for playing Destiny.
No, but I get it. There are 130 something days left, so
Oh yeah, oh yeah.
I'm not in a hurry.
Yeah.
Guys.
Yeah.
More of the ancient
We're talking
city.
big words for
Oh,
Daynen.
that's a big.
Oh,
That's a
Ancient City.
big section.
What is this?
Oh, wow.
Well,
Oh,
this
I know
isn't
what this
actually the ancient city, but this is.
Oh, is there somebody over there? Oh, there's a Fort of Fortune up on the server. That's not good. I want to finish my Gilded in Peace, man.
For crying out loud.
So
Smoke on the Water, Captain
let me
Beister
think.
Smoke. What a name.
That's a good. Because I have not been to
Oh,
an ancient
that's-
city. Actually, no, I've been to an ancient city.
That's gonna be
model
stuck
server
in my head
before,
now.
but do I have any pro strats to give to you? I mean,
I
well,
just
first
need
of all,
wool.
Wool,
I have
and
a bunch
also
of wool.
you need to crouch everywhere, and
Yeah.
you see the You want to get rid of those receptacles. 'cause
Yeah.
those are the main
Oh.
things you want to get rid of. And then always
The heck
have
is
an
that?
escape. Always have an escape route, and know that the warden can kind of shoot you through walls and such. So you kind
Yeah.
of just have to run. You have to not. You can't really block them off except for maybe like block them off and then run down a long hallway.
Right. Yeah.
I
Which
totally
right here,
forgot
I'm
I
in
had
a
the
good
stream up.
spot.
Yeah.
I'm like, man, I wish I could see what you're doing. It's literally to my left.
Oh, wait a minute. I can.
Oh, right. I can watch this.
But yeah, here, let me show you if you haven't seen the
Future
ancient
is
city
now.
yet.
Oh, you found the ancient city already? Oh, okay.
Yeah, I did. It was the first thing I found.
He found it on like his first or second stream, right? If I remember
Yeah,
correctly.
if you guys are able to see my stream here.
Wow, that's some amazing luck to accidentally find the ancient city first thing.
I disagree.
under his
it's
mountain.
Good luck, but
That was sorry.
Where's the
I do this
portal?
thing where I'm sarcastic, but there's no change in my voice to.
Oh yeah, well you're from Colorado. I forgot. So
Yeah, so that's just a Colorado
I
thing,
know many of
guess.
Colorado people, and they are exactly like that. You're like, bro, you gotta fix.
I think
you
that's
gotta
a lot
fix
of
that.
places thing.
I don't know.
What's
I've
that
noticed it
music
pretty bad in a lot of Colorado people.
I think it's the more east and the more north you go, in my opinion.
Maybe okay. Maybe it's just Colorado people or Arizona people's kryptonite.
I mean,
because
I
Arizona
also
people are
just
plenty.
can be very monotone. So
That's fair.
I am also
Let's
fairly
not dig
monotone
into
as
it
well,
too
though.
much.
yeah.
Okay, ready? Let me see. This water goes straight down. So if you guys are watching my stream right now,
Not only did Daynen
You
find
can
the
watch
ancient city,
Daynen
but
get
he was
murdered.
fell into it.
Oh no.
so there is.
Oh no!
There is the portal.
Dub-dub-dub.
At the
Oh yeah, the
city center.
portal.
The mysterious door that could be anything at all. Definitely not a portal.
It frustrates me so much because it's very clearly a portal, and I really hope they could follow through with actually doing something with it.
I know.
I think they're going to
that's where
eventually, but
this this wool
The
tower,
return
if
of
you
the
guys
ether.
Oh, is that
see
a-
here in a second, that's where I fell to
Ooh.
half a heart and activated
Oh,
a
no.
shrieker and almost died, but I managed to make it back out. Because luckily I
good.
had a bunch of wool on me, otherwise I absolutely wouldn't have made it out.
Yeah. Well, I mean, you have to activate the shrieker 3 times, I think, and then it'll.
Yeah. So
that's a
But yeah, it's
3, and it's got a 10-minute cooldown, right?
I think so.
Oh, so is it every 10 minutes technically then?
Oh,
So-
no! Each individual one only has a 10-minute cooldown after it's activated. The 3
And then
times.
it like
So-
wears
so
off after 10 minutes. So you can set off 3.
So does it have to? Do you have to set off the same one 3 times, or is it any 3?
yeah,
'Cause
well,
Any
it's-
3
it's any
shriekers.
3 shriekers.
Okay, that's what I thought.
Yeah.
But
the
if
thing
you
is
wait
that-
10 minutes in between one of them, like it'll keep.
Okay,
it almost
but-
adds like a
but
counter.
I remember, but I don't. Okay, when did they implement that? Because I remember when I went into an ancient city, I was spawning wardens left and right. Granted, it was a modded world, and I was not afraid of them at that point. But
Yeah.
um,
Or the
You
I
were
think
young
for
and
quite a
reckless.
while they've worked so if you set off a shrieker, it effectively adds a counter. If the counter hits 3, it spawns a warden. Every time it goes over 3, it will also spawn a warden. So that's how warden farms work. You stand on top of a shrieker, and it'll keep spawning it every one after 3. And then, but if you wait 10 minutes, like after getting one of that counter you got will go down. From like
so
that
it's-
one that happened 10 minutes
so
ago or
it's-
so.
So it's
Each
so
counter
we-
is 10 minutes.
So we have so every time we could say we could, as you might say there's a cache that is storing the amount of times you set off a shrieker, and that cache has a number that goes up by 1. And if that number is over 3, then a warden spawns. And every time that number goes up, anytime it's over 3, it spawns a new warden. But after 10 minutes, that number goes down by 1, or does that number reset?
It's interesting. So let's say you set off one shrieker.
My brain hurts.
I'm on board. I'm
I
on
know.
board actually. I'm surprisingly on board.
So let's say you set off a
start talking
shrieker.
about
I'm not
cash and I get
following.
it.
7 minutes later, you set off a second shrieker.
Uh-huh.
4 minutes later, you set off a third shrieker. It won't spawn one because it's been 10 minutes since that first counter. Each counter, each time it ticks, is its own thing, and and each one has their own individual countdown.
Okay,
So that kind of
then it's-
answered your question.
And so you have to set off a shriek 3. You have to set off a
3
shrieker
within 10 minutes.
times within 10 minutes, and it will spawn a warden. Okay, I see.
Yep. But it doesn't
My
clear
head
all
hurt.
after 10 minutes. It like clears.
It
just
only
the
clears
one.
the one, yeah.
Yep.
But it basically all it boils down to is you have to, like, if you set off any 3 shriekers within a 10-minute time period.
Yep.
It'll
spawn
set.
a warden. It's a
I'm super
very
deep slate, man.
fun system, but it is a little convoluted.
No, that is fun actually. I mean, it's scary, but it's fun.
Who's doing sound effects?
That's
It's normally Leon, right?
Who do you think?
Who do you think? Come on.
Yep.
Oh, that was Plasma doing all that.
Nope.
No.
All right. Let me go make my tiles, and then if it's still not enough and I need to come down again, I will, and I'll bring some wool with me.
in my swamp?
Oh, that one didn't even make any sense.
No, but it was Shrek.
It was Shrek.
One,
I was thinking the
the voice of a generation.
But honestly,
Yeah.
I can't think if there's any other piece of media that has been memed more than Shrek.
SpongeBob.
I mean,
SpongeBob.
SpongeBob is
Oh
up
yeah, that is
there.
true. That is true.
SpongeBob is probably it.
If you become
I don't know
president-
why. I have no idea if this is true, but I just felt like Monty Python popped into my head, and that just feels right. I don't know if it
Monty
has.
Python in general,
At
Monty
first,
Python
I think it was. But
I think
don't
it's the
so
generation
as much
before.
now. Yeah, it's
Yeah, that was the last generation.
That
That's
was when
Cage's
like
generation.
millennials and those
Early.
I don't think I've
millennials.
ever actually watched the full movie. I need to.
That's good. It was a revolutionary for its time for basically being a subversion of generic fantasy tropes.
Yeah.
Are you? Oh wait, Holy
Definitely.
Grail you're talking about?
Or,
Yeah, Monty Python.
I thought you were
Just
talking about
Monty
Shrek,
Python in
but
general.
I guess Monty
Oh, you're talking
Python
about
as
Shrek.
well.
Yeah, Shrek for sure. Which we don't think about it now, really, because we're like, yeah, that's how movies are. But at the time, it was like, especially if you watch it knowing that it's kind of a big middle finger to Disney, which it was, which is
Just
absolutely
makes it so
what
much
it
better.
was. It makes it so much better.
Wait, which one, Shrek or Monty Python? No, I'm confused.
Shrek.
Well, you know
Oh,
that
okay.
when I was
Definitely
in,
Monty Python, yeah.
You know
when I was in high
what?
school, I did the Shrek musical.
Oh yeah.
Boy.
I played Lord Farquaad, which is
Dude, how did I
especially funny.
know that?
Which is especially funny because I'm like 6'3", so
Didn't make sense.
I was
we
just
have
like
Neil
I was
and I
on
have
my
a friend
knees
who's
the whole time.
Yeah,
like
let's say they
6'2"
have you walk on your
that
knees,
played-
right? That's what they did at my school.
No, like you just keep it the same line, same everything. Everybody just like, yeah, this is great.
Leon's having fun.
I'm enjoying it.
Leon's like, I took my headphones off. I'm just hitting buttons now.
Yeah. Sorry,
What
I think
headphones?
I was being annoyed.
See if we can't
We
finish
went to
this
the
roof.
max. We went to the max.
Oh, fandoms, that's not good. Run faster. I don't want to die. Oh, I'm poisoned. I hate the snakes. No.
Wait, the snakes?
There's
Are you playing
snakes on some of
weird-
the islands. I'm
There's
playing
snakes in Minecraft?
Sea Thieves. Sea Thieves.
Oh. I thought they made the snakes for
Pirate
Minecraft.
game.
Yeah.
Oh, I'd have been so
There is
excited.
a
I
mod.
love snakes.
There's probably a mod for snakes, yeah.
There is
Yeah,
a
I
mod for
know
snakes.
there probably is.
definitely.
I don't want to know it though. I don't want to know it. I don't want to play it.
There
There were snakes
it's
in
like that old
Pitfall.
ad campaign for the iPhone. There's an app for that. There's a mod for that.
Yeah.
There's a mod for that.
There's an
I mean,
app
there-
and mod for that.
There were snakes in Pitfall. There's got to be snakes in Minecraft.
There are not yet.
Thank goodness.
There should be.
Oh, you don't like
No,
snakes?
I disagree.
Oh.
I like snakes in real life. I don't like snakes in this game because in real life I know how to stay away from them.
You just don't go away
But yeah,
from
because
them?
you have snakes you have to worry about there, right? Yeah,
Yeah,
dangerous
and
ones.
they're pretty easy to maneuver
Yeah.
around. But when I'm in a video game, they're actually gonna bite me.
Although I guess in my area, I actually do have snakes I need to be, like, that are deadly dangerous where I'm at, so that's fair.
Yeah. Only
Because we have,
rattlesnakes are the rattlesnakes are the only ones that are kind of sketchy in our area.
Because I'm in a part of Michigan where we have, like, water moccasins or whatever they're called. Can't remember the exact ones, but super poisonous water snakes. And
Oh,
one
yeah.
time I was on a golf course, and there was this one section that's near like this kind of swamp, like river area. It looks really nice, but when I tell you, I looked into the water and I saw like at least 6 of them
Oh yeah.
in like 10 minutes. There were so many of them, and one of them was like on land too. I'm
I've
like,
been
because I
seeing
forgot
snake
they can actually
snake for my life.
So like those are the first time I've ever seen this like the super dangerous Michigan
Oh
snakes.
yeah, like
I was like, oh, forgot about these.
like 100%.
Variant.
You know, poisonous, deadly snakes, not the vibe. But
Not the vibe.
I love me a good garden snake or just
Mhm.
Gardener
any
snakes
sort
are
of
so
like
nice.
Grabbing.
They
like
can
just
be garden.
chilling, just a snake that's not poisonous and just chilling. You know, I
Because
think they
I-
look great. They look adorable. You know.
So my thing with snakes, I have the exact opposite things with snakes I do with bees. I don't like bees, and I've never been stung by a bee. I really like snakes, and I've been bitten by snakes a lot.
Well, that's
By
probably
gardeners-
there's some correlation to that.
Because you keep
Yeah, by
trying to
garter
kill them.
snakes especially. Well,
Do I need to
so
bite you to become
we
your
found
friend?
no.
Is that how that
We
works?
found this gardener snake. That was literally, I think, like inches long. Like it was a
Oh, wow.
super small baby gardener snake in the summer one time. Me and my younger brother were both really little, and my mom was holding it. It like my brother like pet it on the head, and it was like super chill. It was being super chill, and I literally went to do the same thing, and it just lashed out and bit me out of nowhere. It's
I
like,
don't
what the
like
heck?
you.
And every snake has been like super aggro towards me all the time. It's like,
Huh.
you're so cool. I just want to be close to you, and you just hate me. And you let my brother pet you, but whatever.
Messed up.
Favoritism.
I know I'm getting shade thrown at me by snakes. I don't like it.
Yeah, you're not. They're gossiping about you. You're not welcome in the snake community.
Hey, that little
Apparently.
kid is cool, but his brother.
Bunch of snake races.
I just picture garden snakes as like having a little
Snakes.
hat and a rake.
Yeah.
But what would they hold the rake with?
Their mouths?
Maybe
Their tails.
Would it just wrap around it?
Yeah, no,
Oh,
it would
yeah,
be their
maybe.
tail.
Yeah.
Where
Yeah.
does body end and tail begin?
Mm.
Or your
there's
heart
like a-
I
starts.
feel like that's something only
If
a
a
snake
snake
I think
could
there
do.
is
pants.
technically a correct answer to that, right? With
Yeah,
like
if I remember,
skeletons and stuff.
It's specifically the point after their butthole. You know.
Okay. But if a snake wore pants, how would it wear 'em?
Oh, it'd be just over their butthole.
Okay. Okay.
Obviously, like yeah, like
Fascinating.
it'd be a fair amount above it.
This
Although
needs to
I
go on
feel
the.
like
This is going in the shorts.
It's not. Although
Yeah,
I
this
don't
is
think
gonna be a
it's.
short.
I think it's
short for
inefficient. Inefficient to.
What is happening?
Inefficient to wear pants. To have a snake wear pants. I feel like you really got to go for the full bodysuit.
Yeah, full
Oh,
body
yeah.
suit for the snake.
A
The
onesie.
the snake needs
A
those
snake
like
onesie.
old leather X-Men tracksuits. That's what we need for
Yeah.
snakes.
Okay.
Get a snuggie for a snake.
Yeah, sneaky.
Snakey.
Snaky.
Well, the museum looks pretty good so far.
Yeah,
Low
it's a
hanging
good
fruit.
snake.
I
I
like
like it. It looks cool.
The museum.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think I may want to make like a quartz ceiling to cover this up because it feels a bit dark. I want this to feel
Yeah.
considerably brighter.
Yeah, I think having
I
I can't remember. I think we might have mentioned a quartz floor too. Like you priced the floor with quartz.
Oh, we were talking about doing quartz on the floor.
I think
yeah.
just start with the quartz ceiling.
Yeah,
but,
I think I'll do that for now.
Yeah.
I mean,
Um,
if you want to do a cheap ceiling for now, you could do diorite.
I could, but I
That
can
is
get
true.
diorite.
I can get quartz for money right now. Do I want to spend a bunch of money on quartz?
Yeah.
Probably can make,
Yeah.
like somebody can make emerald blocks. Cause that was the coolest to see, like an emerald ceiling.
Oh, that's true. Yeah, we'll have to incorporate
emerald.
emerald blocks because I have like a stack of emerald blocks right now.
That's one
Why
thing I
are you
wish.
so worried about spending money then?
I guess I shouldn't be.
Some of those, like the resource blocks, like emerald blocks and gold blocks, they don't line up very nice for building. Sometimes it feels like
Yeah, no,
just
they're
because of
not.
like the very thick like patterns on the edges.
Let's.
If you want to use
here.
it as like a building block, you can't. If you have
By
too
the
many of
way,
them together,
if
it
anybody
looks
wants
not
to see how much
great.
iron I
Okay, so
have,
that's a little bit of an exaggeration. You do not have a stack that's 32 blocks.
I thought it was a stack.
It's half a stack.
Yeah, it's half a stack.
Holy
but
It's
I
stack
got
adjacent.
All right.
You have significantly more iron.
I accidentally. I could use iron
Half a
blocks.
stack. Half a stack.
Yeah.
Half a stack.
Iron blocks aren't as bright though.
Yeah. The thing with iron blocks is that they're. I don't know. I don't like the pattern of iron blocks.
Yeah, I get that.
Grading.
Look at this dude. He goes from 4 iron to 11. Come on.
Yeah, that's
Well-
why you need to have a whole bunch of them.
I do. They're all downstairs. Let's just do block of quartz.
So I need to find a zombie friend to convert
Yeah,
your.
I'm not about that
Oh, that
here.
didn't work.
Listen, we're all
Oh.
friends here. We're not trying to.
We're not doing any extortion.
No.
Well, they can be even
Um,
friendlier to you, is all I'm saying. Unless
Yeah, no, I know
they
that.
are
Yeah.
sick, Daynen, is all I'm saying.
Right. You need to do a big. You need to.
It's
scan
not.
them
It's
with
not
the
that
gun.
you're getting them sick. It's that you're curing them. Just think of it that
No,
way.
I
Right.
will think of it how it is.
Forever.
You're getting a
Forever.
discount. That's what you're getting.
See, that's a terrible way to think.
That's
of
a great thing. That's a good thing. It's
Sorry,
good
Neil.
for you.
I'm not a sorry, Neil. I'm not a bad person.
Discounts are good for the economy.
And that is a subjective
Although they
opinion
did,
of your own.
they did change it so that now only certain types of villagers exist in certain biomes.
Is that
Yeah,
a
I
permanent
think-
change, or is that just in one of the
No, I
snapshots right
think-
now?
No, I think that's.
I
permanent.
don't. I That was in a snapshot before 1.20, so I think it's a permanent thing now.
Yeah.
Is it gonna? Okay. That's kind of annoying. But
It's kind of
makes
annoying, but
sense.
I understand why they did it because everyone just
it's
resorted
so
to-
easy.
Yeah, they needed to nerf it a little bit.
It
I don't
is
think this
so,
version
especially
has that.
librarians.
Specifically, librarians is the one that they were really.
It is
trying
so
to-
easy.
Librarians. Man.
Oh. All right. You guys are all going to bed. You do that. I'm going to go make some money. Actually, I forgot. I can sell my stuff.
I'll tell you what,
dude.
something that really bugs me about Power World
Go.
is F is your interact button, not E.
I hate that too.
What drives me insane is when
Can't change it.
there's so
Can't
many
change
games that do that. Oh, and especially they can't change it. Cyberpunk was like that for a long time, where you couldn't change that.
But that's why I just I got a fancy program called Rewazda that lets you remap your keys to other keys.
Everything.
All about that.
Oh yeah, you just
Neil's
change
all
the
about
key.
That.
Yeah, I literally just
Illegal.
swap
pop 'em
the
off.
actual
Funny.
key.
E where the F is?
Yeah.
Neil's always being illegal.
That is really funny.
Does that add any? That doesn't add any
Nah.
like delay, does it?
It doesn't. No, you can do combos too. Like it's great.
The only thing it might be annoying for like typing, but
I programmed it to literally edit Premiere videos with a controller. That's what I did with it.
Wow.
I set combos and like shortcuts
heck
and
yeah.
tap controls. Like
You
it's
do like
amazing.
fighting game combos.
You sit in
to
B-roll
open
with
up
the
certain
uppercut.
menus.
X down, up, up.
I do
left,
X,
right.
Y, B, and then the video's edited. It's great.
Yeah.
Sick combo.
You input the Konami code to compile everything, to render everything.
What?
Tell you what, I'm making some good money right now.
Hey,
Smash
oh!
that.
Hey, oh.
Ooh, an egg.
Item.
Hello, egg. Get over here.
Stay over there.
Stay over there.
Over there.
I need to get a good pirate voice. Neil,
Arr.
was that Neil? Yeah, no, that was a good pirate voice you did just there. I need
Arrgh.
Oi!
Whatever you say, matey.
Gold.
I think with the next update, by the way, for Sea of Thieves, has anyone here seen like the stuff they've talked about that they're doing for it?
No.
No, for sure.
It comes out tomorrow.
Daynen knows all about it, actually. Why don't you tell us
Oh,
about
yeah.
it, Daynen?
The update for Sea of Thieves.
Yeah.
Yeah, the one tomorrow. Yeah. You know,
The one
season
tomorrow?
11.
Oh, dude, I know all about that one.
Yeah,
I
you've
know
been
everything.
non-stop
so I
talking
asked you
about it.
specifically about this.
Yeah.
They
Wait,
actually
you guys want me
finally
to talk
added.
about it? Is that what you
Stars.
said? You guys don't want
They
me to
finally
talk
added
about it.
ambidextrous capabilities for eye patches, so now you can actually put it on your left eye.
I was
Hey.
waiting for that.
Yeah.
I knew about that.
Mm.
I was the one who was making him do that, actually.
There's a chest of sorrows up
You
here.
guys are
Heck
welcome.
yeah.
Oh, dude,
My
I don't
game
want to trade
crashed.
with you.
I need, I think, 61 more of these.
I only need 61,000 more of these.
All right.
I win.
Alrighty. I made a lot of money, and I got a lot of quartz. Not that much.
Nice.
Dang, that's
Yeah,
not
with
as
the,
much as I was hoping.
With the update that's coming, it's going to be, according to the team, one of the last foundational updates. Because all the last few updates have been very, like, building blocksy. And not added a lot of technical content, like new, like, story stuff. But theoretically, this one is going to be the last one. It's actually, like, changing some, like, pretty big systems in the game. It's going to be very big. And I think it would honestly be a really good place for, like, a new player to start the game, is, like, right now.
I feel like you're trying to
Okay.
convince me of something.
Because
Oh,
I also need to. I also need to
Minecraft.
start that.
Yeah, I don't have a galleon named the Attic yet. You gotta wait till people can get on the guild and level up my galleon so I can buy another one. And name it the Attic so we can we can have
the galleon in the attic.
$1 galleon.
Yeah, because the guild name is Pirates in the Attic. I just need to have
Oh,
Cheetah?
the ship name the Attic,
then you're set.
and then we're set. And then we can do Sea of Thieves. Come on. But I need people to play.
Well, You do. Anyway,
I
hopefully
fully
you
intend
find
Good
some
luck with
people.
that.
Yeah, good luck with
Yeah.
that.
I think our
Hope you
guild
figure
is
that
almost
out.
level 2, so
That just sounds like so much work.
it really isn't. It's just nobody plays. It's fairly easy to level
Dude,
up a
listen,
guild. It's
nobody
just
loves
plays.
Sea of Thieves quite as much as I do, but you know, sometimes there's just not time, you know. Even for a diehard Sea of Thieves.
Well, with the new
fan
update,
like
you
me.
should be able to get a bunch of like actual reward in like 15 minutes of
Oh,
playing.
that's
It's actually
true.
really
I
great.
knew that. Yeah.
Of course, obviously.
I did. So, you know.
Thank goodness you knew that.
And with all the new tutorials, it's never been easier to hop in and
Are you
join
saying that
all
I need
the
a
other
tutorial?
pirates on the waves.
Hold on. Are you
No,
insinuating?
for others, for new people, for people new to the series, obviously.
Sorry, I misread your.
I wouldn't
potentially
doubt
rude.
such a famous pirate as yourself to
Yeah.
need such a thing.
No, absolutely not.
Actually, speaking of famous pirate, apparently Jack Sparrow was found in One Piece.
What?
Really?
Wait.
No,
What?
it was just no. It was just like one of the pictures of characters with their shadows next to like other named characters, and one of them vaguely looked like Jack Sparrow.
No.
A similar silhouette, yeah.
Yeah, similar silhouette, and they're like, "Oh, it's him."
Jack Sparrow
That'd be
is
funny.
confirmed in the One Piece universe.
Yeah, the shadow was of the Rocks pirates. So
I
it
mean, we
means-
know he's in Sea of Thieves, so.
Oh yeah.
Which would
Jack
mean
Sparrow
One Piece
is?
is in Sea. Yeah, Jack. There's a whole 5 tall tales, which are like the story missions.
I mean,
which
I know
obviously
that.
you know.
I know that.
Yeah, like
But
Escape
yeah,
from
no,
Monkey Island.
they've got a bunch of them, and they got
Oh, yeah.
Monkey Island in here too.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Escape from Monkey Island is great too.
Monkey
Island.
But really, why would you want to?
But obviously, but you know,
If
Jack
you make it
Sparrow
to
is in
Monkey
Sea of
Island, why would
Thieves.
you leave?
You know what? I propose next stream, Daynen wear a eye patch.
Monkey Island.
An iPad. Get him a pirate hat.
What just happened? Oh no.
Alright, blue the pirate.
Something's happened.
I work on my pirate voice before I do that.
Oh wait, I need to figure out why.
I don't have a Neil pirate voice.
This way.
What would your ship name be? What would be
what
the
would
Captain
my-
Daynen of the Captain Daynen of the like what would it be?
The attic.
I was
Yeah, it could just
freaking
be of
out,
the
and I
attic,
shot
I
an
don't
innocent
know.
man.
Naming a ship is always
Captain
can be the hardest step in
Oh,
your
yeah.
pirate journey.
Just wanted to sell my goods.
mate is Neil.
What about Neil?
Or Neil can be his own pirate captain with like the
I want a skipper.
Hey, what's your ship name?
Little tiny skiff.
A little sloop?
It's called the SS Slacker.
Megalodon! Heck yeah, what is it? Which one?
I'd be
I just got a
I'd be
Megalodon
tempted to
spawn on
call
me.
mine the
Hungering
minnow,
one!
but
I need to
probably
kill more of
wouldn't.
these. Heck yeah. Oh, that's a player ship. Never mind. I will not be stopping.
Only in Sea of Thieves would you be excited to see a Megalodon.
I need to kill
I was-
more of them so I can
I
get
was
them
gonna
in
say,
and
I'm
get
like, it's not the reaction I expected.
Wait, a
Yeah, and we should-
Megalodon in
no,
real
it's gonna be
life or in
top.
the game?
in the game.
Oh.
I got the
Seen a
hungry
Megalodon
one, which
real
is the blue one.
If you saw one in real life, that would be a momentous occasion.
That would be insane. And probably death.
Bro, go
You'd be a
get your-
gallionaire.
Bro, go get
Multiple.
some more wood. So these guys, they need to go to their workstation to replenish
Go to their block.
trades. They got to go to their block.
I guess. Oh yeah, I guess it is their block. No, I was
Pony.
thinking.
Come on.
I was thinking like prison block.
So,
Where are all the?
Look, I don't know if you guys have seen the movie Meg with Jason Statham, but those
I've not
Megalodons can
watched
get
it.
really big.
Oh, Meg's back.
Go downstairs to your workstation.
Can I fight you?
So that I can...
Yeah, I'll probably fight you.
There you go.
I mean, yes, megalodons are big in real life.
Where you at?
but
Come here.
Please tell me you're basing megalodon sizes off of the action movie starring Jason Statham, Meg.
Those are a lot. Those are huge.
I haven't seen one anywhere else.
But isn't there like a word
Yeah,
star
where,
like called
where
like
have
the
you
Leviathan?
seen a megalodon?
There's a picture like a
Like, didn't we-
in
What was the
like
question?
a suit with a gun and a cannoli.
Cannoli.
A
Where's the
megalodon.
Meg? Where is it? I hear it. I don't see it. Oh, it's way out there.
In
Over
theaters
here.
near you.
Fight me.
On like a
And I'm
mob
streaming
boss.
soon.
I need to
Sooner
kill you
than
so I can
you
get my
think.
trinket to be a little bit more shiny.
Whoa, I'm at level
Did like
44.
marine
Dude,
biologists
trading is
discover
the
like
way to
Leviathan
go.
like bigger than the megalodon?
Like,
Oh, there was a mastodon. Well, was it the mastodon? No.
This shark's AI is super broken right now. I don't know why.
Sally got the megalodon.
I have
The AI is dying on
Not
me.
mastodon.
It's literally swimming super slow, just like past the ship. At like minimum speed.
Oh, I got pandas.
Although harpooning the Meg is the most entertaining thing you can do in Sea of Thieves. When it's at full speed.
You
You
know,
turn
now I
your
know.
pirate ship into a spaceship.
Now I want to know what a megalodon tastes like.
Probably tastes like regular shark, but a
Probably-
little
yeah, probably
bit
similar to shark,
but a
right?
bit more tender.
Like gamey.
Probably gamey.
Okay, if I move, the shark might attack
Oh,
me
okay,
better.
the
instead of just
Mesosaurus
being
was
super
bigger.
broken. Yeah. Still a big
thing is-
shark, though. Still a big boy.
I mean, unfortunately, it's illegal to hunt. Well, not unfortunately, but it is illegal to hunt sharks now. So I don't think I'll ever be able to taste like what a, like an actual shark. But
I like
don't have
I
to
like
hunt
how
them,
Mark
just
was
the
like,
light on them.
I'll spoil it
unfortunately,
for
it's
you,
illegal
not
to
because of
shark.
my
I mean,
own
it's not
personal
illegal.
experience.
It's good that you can't. It's I love sharks. Not eating them, obviously. I like shark. I like
Fish are
living
friends,
sharks.
not food.
I love
I mean-
sharks that are alive. That's what I like.
His favorite kind of shark.
You know,
Yeah.
your
Be a
easiest
live
way,
guy.
Shark is kind of meh
Yeah.
in taste.
your easiest get out of jail free card for trying to eat some shark is go get stranded on a deserted island and then attacked by a shark.
Good idea.
Exactly.
Okay, Mark, you listening?
He started it.
Such a likely series of events.
Get abandoned in the Caribbean by a cruise ship.
Now you're
So
talking.
Listen,
It's
events can
only
be staged.
unlikely if you don't try.
Yeah.
That's what I'm saying.
Your chances are always zero if you're on land.
You can charter a plane tonight.
They increase exponentially if you're in the water.
Yeah, Mark, if you want to try shark, we can make that happen.
I don't know though if I want to willingly like maroon myself on an island just to see what a shark tastes like.
All I'm saying is you're
Well, you're just gonna
probably
cheapen
missing
You gotta dream to dream, man.
out.
I haven't had shark before. I've had swordfish though.
I think
And I think
at that
from what
point-
people have said that's pretty close. So it's more like think of like a fishy steak.
That's swordfish. I've never
Big
had
picture it.
swordfish.
Would it still be like medium rare or rare, being a shark steak?
I don't
Shark's
know.
pretty
I don't
rare.
know.
That well, that.
Oh, I got the
depends.
shark mad at me finally. Thanks. Game.
Because it's gotta be like fish, right? Like it's not like a
Oh,
steak.
yeah. Well, but it's different. It's not quite fish. You know.
Really? Is it
Sharks
more
are,
meaty?
sharks are older. Sharks are older than fish.
Sharks are significantly older than
That guy's
fish.
gonna mess up.
So they have
my
different tasting meat.
museum.
Is that how that works?
Here's the thing, right? Sharks,
And
the
free
only
insurance.
piece of bone. You should have remembered this from. They taught you this. I bet you they taught you this in middle school or elementary school. You know, sharks.
Definitely,
only piece
at
of
least in
bone.
elementary.
Only piece of bone
I'm
in
about to do
shark is
something
their
stupid.
mouth.
Hold on, I'm about to
Is
do
their
something
jaw.
stupid.
Everything else is cartilage.
Yep.
Oh, terrifying.
Which is why they have a unique taste because
Yeah.
there's not really it's such a weird type of meat that is not as common on other animals.
Daddy's about to get a grass.
So
fed.
fish is different than that. Fish is actual bone.
Yeah.
You know that if you
Yes, fish
Yeah,
I know they got like
you
a
know
spine
the
thing.
fish have both.
spines and stuff.
Yeah.
if you punch a
Sharks
shark
don't
in the
got
nose,
that.
Sharks do not.
it'll be really aggravated before it eats you.
Yeah, but if you punch it in the eye, it's completely disoriented.
Yay!
Yep.
Hi, Jory.
Yeah, I'll hold your face for you.
Hi, Jory.
So did Mark.
Or
Guys, I think I'm getting off.
No.
On what?
alright.
I gotta go hang out with my dog for a bit and keep packing.
Oh, I gotta leave early tomorrow. There's the DNC is hosting an event at the stadium that's right across the street from me, so I had to move my car to a weird different location because they were going to use my parking lot, and also there's going to be a ton of traffic.
Because of that, I'm a
I
protest.
thought they knew who was running for them. What are they
Probably
doing?
the person who's the president of the United States right now.
Yeah, so what are they doing a convention for?
I don't know, man.
Moving
It's a
cars.
private event. They couldn't it's an.
I don't know if
invite-only
you've heard
event,
of this
so-
Biden guy.
Yeah, they're still. So basically, what they're doing is they're stealing
He's
our
a new-
parking lot, and they're not even letting us go inside.
He's an up
So,
and coming politician.
yeah.
He's only been in the business for like
Hey.
40 years.
Hey, don't you mean Emperor Palpatine?
That'd
Ugh.
be cool.
Anyway, bye guys.
Oh,
Bye.
yeah.
Yeah.
Just
Bye.
Bye now.
get into the politics. Typical.
Ugh.
That is a really good point. Like, why are you campaigning for an incumbent?
Yeah.
I don't know.
Well,
I don't want to. I don't want to. I don't want to make this political. It's just.
Well, I think it's just.
boy.
Well, it's not a political thing. It's like a
I know.
campaigning thing. No, it's like. Well, the reason why is because, well, if they don't, then who's to say that someone else isn't going to just say whatever they want? You know.
Yeah.
Be like, oh, hey, I'm a way better candidate for this party.
No,
Hold up.
the convention for an incumbent, that's like a huge deal. Like that's
Oh,
a
yeah.
big momentum thing.
I know.
And Biden's losing momentum right now,
Oh,
big
yeah.
time. So he's
Sleepy Joe. We're gonna lose him.
he's needing anything he can get.
Right. Exactly.
Sleepy Joe memes are my favorite, I think, right now.
I love my favorite president meme thing is is when they get all the presidents to play video games with each other.
Oh.
Oh God, those
Oh,
are
no,
so.
those are good.
So funny,
They're really accurate, which is terrifying.
isn't it?
But like,
If you think
it's one of
about
those things where you wish, but it's like I wish they would be that like cooperative with each other in real life.
Debate.
I know. Don't you wish they could actually talk like that? It would actually be
Like,
more civil than it really is.
Genuinely.
And Joe can barely string a sentence together, it feels like sometimes. It's great.
Well, and then Trump can't let anybody else get a sentence in without
Oh,
calling
yeah.
him gay.
Oh,
I
yeah,
feel like
no.
it would be the
Yeah,
same
he's-
as like how like young boys, like they'll get into a fight and then be best
Oh,
friends
yeah.
the next minute. It's like just let them have it out, get it out of their system.
Right. Exactly.
let Joe and Donald get it out of their system, and then they'll be fine.
Right.
I like that idea. I already talked to you.
What is Political Fight Club?
Oh.
Oh man.
It'd be really funny.
Do you guys? Okay, not okay. Do you guys?
Actually, that happened. That
do
was
you guys
that was an
follow
event that
any
happened,
of,
actually.
Any of Shane Gillis?
I know who he is. I've never like listened to him at all.
Oh yeah, he is way too funny for. He doesn't deserve to be as funny as he is. Because
Okay.
he just says things that are kind of inappropriate, but he lampshades himself by like kind of. He goes like he'll be like, I'm about to say something, right? And
Yeah.
listen, don't hate me, but gay. And he like giggles to himself, and it's like totally like you can't get mad at him because he's totally like this is bad, but I'm gonna say it anyway. And the way he says it is so funny. And
So
I'm
his
like,
shtick is like
But-
playground, like
yeah, kind of, but it's
Okay.
genuinely very like it's really funny. And I can't
mean,
really repeat anything
he's
because
he's okay with Theo Vaughn, so he's okay with
yeah,
me.
he's a Theo Vaughn. He's always on his podcast. He's always on Joe Rogan's podcast. So he's one of those guys. So if you don't like those guys, you're not gonna like him. But I can't repeat anything that he says because I can't say it as well as he can. And I'm just gonna sound like a really bad person if I do it. So I shan't. But
One of my favorite like comedy. It's not even comedy. It's kind of comedy things right now. Is I've been watching a lot of one channel. It's on. I think he does TikTok, but I don't have TikTok, so I watch his YouTube content mostly. Called Mini Minute Man, and he does like YouTube shorts and YouTube stuff. He's like a younger individual who's an archaeologist who's like gone to college and everything for archaeology, has a degree in it.
Okay.
And he just makes fun of conspiracy theorists and just rips into
Oh
them.
yeah,
And, like,
okay, those are fun.
it's
Yeah.
super funny. It's so great. Some of his stuff.
Yeah, this guy's in the way.
I was watching a similar guy for a
Like-
while. I can't remember his name.
I want to find
he's
like
on my
one of the
list.
best ones.
He's on my list, and he's basically it's the similar thing. He's like a marine biologist who just goes. He's done some stuff for a while where he's just rails into like really poorly made documentaries about like the megalodon could still exist.
Yeah, some of that stuff. Like he's done one of his most popular series he's done is he did like he did a series called I Watched Ancient Apocalypse So You Don't Have to.
Oh man.
Oh wait,
Which if you know what that is, it's a Netflix show by
Yeah, I know
Graham
Ancient
Hancock.
Apocalypse.
And it's pretty atrocious by all meanings. And anything actually meaningful to archaeology, it's pretty bad.
Wait, who's the creator that watches this and reports on it?
It's Mini Minute Man. I'm gonna see if I can
Mini
find.
Minute Man,
There's
okay.
one short he has, which is so funny, and I love it. I might put it in the chat so you can see it.
Yeah,
in one of
totally
the.
do actually.
I'm gonna find it right now.
There's a
I need to see your reaction to it.
Do you guys have you guys ever seen
Gonna find the one
Billiam?
now.
Who?
Billiam, that's a creator. He does that sort of thing where he watches TLC shows a lot.
I feel like I've seen the
And
name. I don't recognize it.
it's he just summarizes stuff. I want to make videos similar to him, but like not trashing on things, but talking about things that I think are really good, but most people don't. What his longest running
Snyder
thing though is
Cuts.
Scooby Doo. No, I don't think those are good. No, it would be like, you know, why that I don't know if you guys have watched it, but Miraculous Ladybug is
Yeah.
a really good show. I'm not gonna go into it right now.
Yeah, I
But it's a
remember you
really-
talked about this last time we all got together.
Yeah, it's actually really good, and I want to just do a video that's like 2 hours long, where I'm just like, I'm assuming you're not gonna watch this show because it's a show made for kids, and it's very weird, and there are like, I mean, it's a bit cringy, and so I'm gonna assume I'm just gonna summarize the show for you so you can kind of get something out of it similar to what I get out of it. So here we go. And I'll just go like through each season, and I'll just be like, this is the episode where they almost realize each other's secret identities, or this is the episode notable because she almost expresses her true love for or her love for her crush, and just like all these like things. But I'm just gonna go into it and just talk for 2 hours about this dumb kid show.
Oh, I found the clip. I found the short. Here, I'm gonna put it in news general.
Okay, do.
So, because I need to see you react to this.
Okay.
This guy is so great. I guess warning. There's swears. I guess I should clarify, but
goodness.
it's an unlisted video. It's fine.
All right, yeah, that's true. All right, 1 second. All right, let me. Ugh.
Oh, I like the interior quartz on the roof. It's looking really good.
I think that looks nice. Yeah, I like how
It'll
where
liven
that's
the place
going
up
so
on
far.
the inside and keep the color palette nice for the outside.
Right. Yeah. Okay, let's see. You put it in Noobs General.
Yeah.
All the memes that Jory made out of. Oh, this guy. This guy's great. Yeah. All right, let me show you my screen.
Oh, yeah,
so
have you
guys
seen-
can watch along? Oh, I need to copy the. There we go. Okay, now I can hear you guys. All righty.
There you go.
Yeah, I think I've seen like one of these videos before.
I've definitely seen one or two of those before.
They're all so great.
The
Well, I
most
think
powerful camera.
I think I'm
This
better
was
off.
Graham Hancock that he was roasting.
See you guys.
Oh, cool.
But
Anyway. I remember when Daynen hair used to look like that. Glory days.
I know that guy's got a good hairdo. That's for sure. Dude, yeah. No, okay. I've seen a lot of that guy's videos. That guy's awesome.
No, it's all so good.
Yeah. Oh boy. Oh boy. Oh boy. Oh boy.
Well, like his sense of humor is like so what I'm just like looking for right now for some reason. So it's great.
Just dismissive, but not like totally rude, but just like
insulting enough.
Yeah.
Perfect.
Yeah, there's there are quite a few people out there right now that are that style of comedy, and I quite like it. Which they don't rely on editing tricks like I do, so you know they're actually funny.
Editing's pretty good though.
I think I've said this before, but Julianne's not here, so I can say this. No, it's there was a point in one of the Mining in the Attic videos where Cage said something really funny, which is pretty much every video he's in. But I edited
This was
it.
notably funny.
Well, what it was that he made a joke, and then like 2 minutes later, he added to the joke, which made it funnier. But it was like, you know, it was a solid minute or two later.
Yeah.
And Julianne kept going on and on about how amazing Cage's comedic timing was. She's like, which it's good, which Cage has actually amazing comedic timing. But it was just funny how she kept pointing to that as her example. And she's like that one joke that Cage said was just so on the money. He got it so quick. And I'm like, I don't want to tell her that he didn't.
Wait, what?
No.
Which again, I don't want to discredit Cage and his comedic timing, which is impeccable. I just thought it was funny that she was pointing to that one example that was not comedic timing; it was editing. I was like, Julianne, I did that. That's me. I'm the funny one today.
That's funny. That's great.
Comedic timing is one of the only certain things in life. Death, taxes, and comedic timing.
Absolutely.
The only guarantees.
Exactly. Thank you. Okay. These aren't a kind of block that will emit light underneath them, are they?
They might. If you're worried about.
That's all I got. I mean,
I
nothing's
might
gonna
like it
spawn
look
up
brighter,
here.
but yeah, since it's half side, nothing spawning. But
well, no. Things could spawn up here, but because I put the lights up, nothing will.
well, because I don't think, unless I'm wrong, I don't think things are supposed to spawn on half slabs.
They will if the slabs are on like a ground level. So if I did it one half slab under this, then they wouldn't be able to. But because I could place torches on the ground up there, then that tells me that mobs can spawn. Because these are half slabs too, but I can put a torch on the ground, and therefore it's technically like a spawnable
I see.
area. Okay, now I have an idea for that spot up there. I don't know why I did that.
Oh, hey, the Cameras in the Attic Museum has an attic up there.
Oh, that's great. Good. Yes, I didn't even think about that.
Oh.
Okay, I accidentally got a bunch of quartz pillars, so I am going to adorn the... Oh, that's okay. I'll put a block there or something.
Right, you get like 3 Athena chests from a Guild Athena. Heck yeah.
Dude, I could have told you that. All right. Oh, tartar sauce.
Oh no, it's the 1 block.
Okay, now I'll have to put something on the outside there, but that's fine. I was planning on adding more details to the exterior anyway, so we'll be fine.
Yeah.
Ow, forgot about that.
Oh, I like how whatever shader you've got makes the quartz look so glossy.
Yeah, isn't that nice?
Yeah. I saw it for a second when you were like looking at the roof while you were going down. It like looks super glossy. It's nice.
Yeah. Okay, and then I want to add the arch to the front of that real quick.
I need to find whatever shader you're using, and
it's complementary shaders. I finally looked it up.
Is it on CurseForge or?
Complimentary?
Is it like Optifine? I don't know how it works.
I don't know either.
Because Optifine's got its own thing, right? Technically, it's
think,
on there somewhere.
I think it was. I think if you just Google Minecraft complementary shaders, I think it'll just come up in your Google search, and you can just download it and add it to your files.
Might look for it
manually. What was I doing? Oh yeah, wood.
I use those, but I use the ones that make the water look watery.
That's good.
The watery water ones can be very computer intensive though, which is one of the things.
Yeah, I had to.
It's a little annoying.
It looks nice though.
Which one do you use, Cage?
It's Unbound.
Unbound?
There's Unbound and Reimagine.
Is
Reimagine has the block clouds.
Is it more watery than this one that I have? You'll see it in a second.
Yes, it's not flat.
Oh, it's like it doesn't have those hard edges. It's kind of more naturally.
I don't know. It's hard to tell.
Yeah, sometimes I'll see like a shader that has water, and I'm like, whoa, that is real. And then I see water. Sometimes I'm like, that looks nice. And this is one of those that looks nice, but not necessarily.
Are your clouds blocked? I can't tell.
They are not.
Okay, then it may be the same one.
Let me see. If my reference image is in Discord, and I moved it over like a chump.
It's mine.
I gotta move it back.
Like if you place like is it smooth quartz, polished quartz? Like is it shiny?
Yeah. If you look.
Okay, then it may be the same one then.
Yeah, I need to add a lot more light in here. I want to get some like glowstone or something. Or what I want to do is I want to figure out a good way to add hidden lighting. That would be.
Oh yeah. Maybe you could put it doesn't have to be hidden. You could put like, especially if you're gonna do the whole ceiling quartz blocks. Maybe like redstone lamps would look real nice as ceiling lights.
Yeah, I've never made.
And then you could just have like a lever in the ceiling since you got the attic space because of how it's set up.
Yeah.
You just have a lever on top of it hiding it, so you don't have to like do any weird redstone stuff. Just hide some levers.
I'd be down for learning some redstone stuff.
Yeah, but with redstone lamps, it can just be real annoying sometimes.
Yeah.
So especially with having to hide levers and stuff, or like making sure the block doesn't update after doing some trickery nonsense.
Oh sure, yeah.
Like you have to like effectively break the block by updating it too fast so that it stays on without like a torch or anything near it. But then if you update any of the blocks near it, it'll like fix itself. So it's a very exact science, and it can be fairly annoying to deal with.
Yeah. Okay, let's see. I think I'm going to add a ring of upside down steps along the entirety of the top, which means I'm going to need a lot more steps than I have at the moment, but let me just test this out. See, I don't have scaffolding, so I have to use tough. Tough is...
Oh, look, 11:30.
Oh, no.
This quest has taken much longer than I would have liking it to, but I had to get it done tonight, so...
Oh, right.
Because it goes away tomorrow.
Oh, for crying.
Now I just gotta go sell everything because I got it done though.
Hot dog.
Hot dog.
I'm not a dog.
Do you have a game, like base game, that has your favorite water physics?
Me?
Probably
Yes.
Thieves.
Or I guess everyone, but
I only got like Halo, maybe. Halo
oh yeah, you
2?
don't have many games. I just realized. Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know.
Mm.
What do you think of that prospect that the one guy was talking about like not owning your games or get used to not owning your games?
I think Ubisoft has been used to that for a while.
Oh, yeah, Ubisoft. That's what it was. I forgot what like company it was that said that, but
I think it's like the owner of Kmart being like, they're used to using self checkout.
Alrighty, how does that look? I want to start utilize. Oh, that looks way better. Okay, I want to start utilizing things like trapdoors and even like signs as well as like decoration. But I need to do some research in the decorating department.
we used to put trap doors where you have like 2 windows and then a space and then one window.
Oh yeah.
So you could put like the trap doors under like in between them.
Yeah. Okay, that'd be good. And then they'd look like shutters.
Yeah.
Or something. Yeah. Yeah, I've seen something too where people will put like they'll put trap doors up as like as like in a line and oh, garbage, I didn't do that right at all. But they'll put it up in like a line and it kind of just gives it like this band look, like it looks like like just a band of I'm
just
trying
a
to
slightly
figure out
darker texture. Yeah.
Golly. Okay. Whatever I'm doing is not working. So let me just yeah.
Lay J. Yeah, why are you trying to cover the roof with steps?
I'm trying to do like that. So now I got one. Okay. Right. I just need to make my makeshift scaffolding. I'm not proud, but gotta do what you gotta do, you know?
Yeah.
What else can you use tough for?
What else?
Don't be embarrassed. What else can tough be used for?
Can what?
I don't think it can be like mechanically. I don't think anything other than decor really.
That's what I always assumed, but
right now most of the uses for tough aren't going to be available until the next update.
What's going to be available?
And even then, it's still decorational.
Oh.
Yeah.
That's so sad.
I mean, I hate to sound mean, but it's not a good-looking block to begin with.
Not really.
Anyways,
it's a fine-looking stone, but there are better stones.
Yeah, like if you smelt it into something, I could see it.
I mean, it's a
fantastic
looking block if you want to create a grayscale build.
Yeah.
A gray/brownish.
Bro.
I really like it as a road texture, actually, like a cobble path instead of using cobblestone.
Oh yeah, that's not bad.
You can also use
it. It's like a weathered cobblestone path almost.
Okay, that looks way better.
Yeah, so I guess it is a good alternative to like cobblestone. Does it look like cobblestone, but it's like
it's a more like
it's like
dead instead of cobblestone looks very detailed. which will work for like walls, but it looks more like it's been weathered, which can be used for different things.
Like sidewalk. Like
Yeah,
you
you're
go outside, you
only-
see sidewalk through a little bit.
You're only limited by your creativity.
The sky is the limit.
For me, is quite limiting sometimes. Alrighty. Actually, hold on. I need that.
So when they say the sky's the limit, does that mean you can't go beyond the sky, or
I know,
does
that
that mean
used
like
to
you can go
be-
higher? You can go higher than the sky.
It used to be very inspiring, and now it's like kind of like, nope, that's all you got, buddy. Listen,
So no sci-fi movies? Dang.
no more.
I get Star Trek, 'cause I just leave Star Trek and Star Wars out of the question.
Yes.
Just wars.
It's just worse.
If you want, yeah.
Yes,
That's
because
not
that's
as fun.
And Trek, just Trek. You know, I totally wish life were like Star Wars, where like you had space travel, you can go to any planet you want. Like literally, just like a unlimited amount of planets you can go visit. You just get on board a ship and just go.
The thing that surprises me is how many habitable planets there are in Star Wars. Like, I know each system is technically like its own solar system. Like, it's not a bunch of planets in a system, but it's, like, they all breathe the same, like, they're all the same gas, and it's all the same language. Like, I know there's explanations for all this. But still. Oh, man, I don't want to build another...
But we're also seeing everything from the side of like the Jedi and the Sith and political leaders. So
there's a lot more out there.
Could a regular person like just
But
get
in a
on the
world like
ship?
that, what counts as regular?
I mean, Anakin and his mom.
Yeah, well, because they're. I mean, in canon, like they're humans, and that's what they're called, is human.
They put humans in cannons.
And they put them in cannons, and they go not very far, so they don't use them very often. But yeah, so there are humans, and English basically exists. It's called Basic is the name of the language. So they have there is a reason why everybody in the galaxy speaks this language. It's because that's what the politicians and the people who are in power have basically said, hey, this is our intergalactic language, so learn it. So that I get. And I mean, I guess a galaxy is incredibly massive, so it's not like how many planets have we been to in Star Wars? I mean, even if it's 100, that's still not totally.
That's actually a
out of
good.
the
I wonder
realm
how
of-
many planets we've been to that are technically habitable in Star Wars.
Because there are some that are like,
I'm sure
oh yeah,
there's
Do we
they
count
need
Mustafar?
masks and
Because
yeah, Mustafar's
technically it's
habitable.
livable,
habitable. I mean,
but it sounds awful.
It used to have trees, and then it does later on. So like, it was habitable, and then it kind of got ruined.
Yeah, it was fine till the floaty things get turned off.
Yeah.
I guess.
The floaty things. We're all good. I'm just gonna start. I have a bunch of quartz pillars. I'm gonna just start throwing them in these corners. What? Oh, that's right. My build is slightly off for some reason. I don't know why.
No.
Oh wait, really?
Yeah.
Is it actually? Oh, that's so.
It is
annoying.
actually, yeah. So, but I mean, I can make it work. I just need to remember that it is slightly off. There's.
I think the only planet we've been to.
There are ways we can get around that. But what?
I think the only planet we've been to that hasn't necessarily been habitable is Bespin, where Cloud City is, because that's just a gas giant.
Yeah, that's true. That's a good one. Yeah.
And that's only habitable because we managed to get the floating.
Yeah, looks like
yeah,
I might be back
exactly.
later.
The floaty
Hey, guys.
thing.
Like it's not naturally habitable,
Cage is
but
like,
we've
I know the
changed it.
floaty thing. That's what I'm saying. It all comes back to that.
All roads.
All roads lead back
All
to the
roads
floaty
lead
thing.
to floaties.
Figured out that when my phone turns off or goes in like the when it goes to sleep mode, it doesn't. My mic doesn't get picked up.
That's your mic does that?
Yeah, like the phone will like this like when the display turns off, I can no longer start. I can no longer like I have to turn I have to turn it on.
Okay, there's definitely some symmetry issues there, but I can fix that. I think on the outside, I'll just need to rip out this wall and scooch it. I don't want to do that, but I can. Oh, that won't be actually that hard. I can make that happen. I'm trying to decide if I want to do that now or if I want to not do that right now. It's about bedtime. But maybe I'll do it. Maybe I won't. We just started talking about Star Wars, and that's like that's how you know the stream is in a good place.
Oh, here we go.
This is where the fun begins.
Yeah.
Where the fun begins.
Okay, well we got a roof on there, and our center areas have a nice lip on them now. That looks a lot cleaner.
Here's a go ahead. Sorry.
I was just saying we need more detailing everywhere, but that's not bad. A bad start. Let me do one other thing, and then I'll call it. What were you going to say?
Here's your Star Wars topic. Darth Maul.
Yeah.
Should he have come back?
Should he have come back?
Yeah.
Yeah, I think he should have come back in the movies.
Okay.
I mean, he's.
I agree. Some people have a problem with how he came back.
Okay, what's everyone's favorite version of Maul? That's a good question.
Clone Wars.
Yeah.
Clone Wars. Okay.
That's not a good question. That's an easy question.
No, well, because so Clone Wars. There's Clone Wars. There's also Star Wars Rebels.
Yes.
And I really like Star Wars Rebels Maul.
I'm not against
He's good, yeah.
Because he has like his ending scene, like where he finally dies, is so well done.
Beautiful, beautiful.
Yeah, that scene made me like, okay, I'll watch this show, which I still haven't, but I'm going to.
I did.
Star Wars Rebels is honestly such a great entry, and it's canon, which is great.
I didn't like it at first, but it really turned out good.
Yeah.
I haven't watched Ahsoka yet, and I need to, and I know there's characters from that in Ahsoka, though I've definitely been meaning to, because I love the lore for Rebels.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. If you like Rebels, you're gonna love Ahsoka. I liked Ahsoka, but also I haven't finished Ahsoka, so I can't talk too much. I saw the really cool episodes with the really cool person in it, which was really, really cool.
They got Keanu Reeves.
Dude, spoilers.
Keanu Reeves is supposed to be in it.
But yeah, I aside from that, I haven't watched much.
I think one of the I could be wrong. Isn't one of the Rebels characters in The Mandalorian? Oh yeah, I think
yeah.
Zeb, right? Or I think that's actually
yeah, he does. Yeah, he does show up in it.
The one alien shows up in like one scene. I think maybe two.
He's in it for it's a cameo. That's all it is, but it's
basically
good. Yeah, it's like
I guess it was maybe kind of supposed to be a teaser for Ahsoka, right? Perhaps.
I think it was more of a teaser for because they wanted to do the Rangers of the New Republic show.
Right, I forgot that about
but then
that.
they fired
the Rangers.
Then they fired what's her name and who was going to be the lead.
Ooh.
And that show I think got kind of scrapped, which is too bad because I really liked her. I'm trying to remember her name.
Gina Carano.
Gina Carano, yeah, and I really liked her. I read the thing that she got fired over, and I'm a little bummed by it, but you know, whatever.
Well, that's
they
what
can
you get
fire
when
whoever
Kathleen Kennedy ran the show.
They can fire whoever they want, and that's fine. Also, I don't
But
think I like.
I feel like though with a lot of, I mean, I don't want to get too much to the political side of this, but I feel like they're not really focusing too much on like having good stories.
No, they're not.
I think
Yeah.
like they need to go back to focusing on having just a good story.
Yeah, I agree. It's yeah, and it's kind of, it feels very what's the word I'm trying to think of? It feels like a board of directors came together and was like, "This is what the fans want. Let's give them this." And they do, like the Obi-Wan show. I desperately wanted. I was like, "That is exactly what I want to see." And it gave me everything I wanted. Like, it was like on paper, everything I wanted was in it, but it was like, yeah, it was very formulaic, and it kind of missed a lot of points that I was excited about, and yeah, it just didn't quite work, which was really disappointing because I was so excited for it, and I was so excited to see Ewan McGregor come back and him expressing his like gratitude towards the fans and everything. I was just like, yes, let's all love this. And then all the fans were like, it's kind of not great, actually. I was like, yeah.
Here's what I think. Has everyone here seen Kenobi at this point?
Yeah.
I haven't, but I don't care.
haven't yet, but it'll be fine. Yeah.
So I can talk. I can say something, and everyone will be fine with it.
I've seen enough of Kenobi, I think, but not really. But just go ahead, spoil. I'll be fine.
He doesn't die in the end. I'll tell you that.
It's not that he doesn't. That's not what I'm saying. But I think he found out that Anakin was Vader way too early. I think he should have found that out. I think what would have been great is if he found out that was Anakin in the final fight.
I don't know. I like
him. Like he could just drop in there in their final fight that's saying, "Hey, this is the first time we fought. You left me to die on Mustafar," and then that's when Kenobi has a realization, like, "Oh my God, this is my former Padawan." That's
interesting. I think the issue with that is that everybody knows, like the audience all knows that it's Anakin, and I think also him knowing and finding out that it's Anakin was really like powerful. Again, like the show wasn't phenomenal, but there was a lot of good stuff in it. Particularly Ewan McGregor was fantastic. And yeah, the scene where he finds out and how he kind of comes to grips with that, and just the fear that he feels when he sees Vader for the first time that scene was incredible. Like, I couldn't sleep for a couple nights after seeing that episode because it was just so, it was terrifying.
Interesting.
So yeah, I loved elements of it. It was just the execute, like, and people have like since made like fan edits out of it, and they're really good. It's like, oh yeah, this should have just been a movie, is what it is. It was stretched too big,
too long.
Yeah. And had they done that, then it actually would have been perfect. But they sat with certain characters for too long. What was her name? Was it Reva or something? The girl Inquisitor person. A lot of people.
I don't know if that's how it's pronounced, but yeah.
I don't know. Yeah, Reva.
Yeah, I heard heard quite a bit about the Inquisitors.
I didn't hate her. I think she got a really bad reception. Even her character, I think, got a worse reception than it deserved. But she shouldn't have been as in it as she was.
I stuck with her character. The problem I had with her character is that she always seemed to badmouth Vader, which is something no one ever does in their right mind. To like everyone feared Vader, so to have
Except
this
for
one
her.
character kind of badmouth him all the time. you're asking for it at that point.
Yeah.
I think there was actually I haven't watched the video, but I keep seeing a video pop up in my recommended for like a Star Wars comic thing, and it's like one of the official comics where one of the Inquisitors like doesn't recognize Vader and does.
Oh yeah.
Does that? So I think it's technically maybe based in something that they've done before, but adapting it to film didn't pan out well, apparently.
Yeah, no. That's I'm trying to think of exactly that. I've read. I think I don't know. If
Have
I've
you
read
seen the
all
same
Vader-
thumbnail?
I don't know that. No. Well, I've read the Vader comics. I don't know that I've read all of them at this point, but I've read a lot of them, and a lot of the. Also, I get the Legends and canon comics mixed up at this point because I read them all out of order. But so good. The Vader comic line is like expert Star Wars storytelling, because he's totally the protagonist of the story, and he does unspeakable things in these comics, and you're totally rooting for him. Like it's
You know what I would like to see is a horror movie about Darth Vader.
That'd be great. I would love.
That would be good.
Let's do
like
that.
not
That'd be
necessarily
really
like
good.
a slash or anything too violent, but just like
Because it's Disney, but yeah.
well, it
Or
wouldn't be
even
Disney.
Star
It would be
Wars,
like
but yeah.
it would be
it'd have to
like
be a
the
fan
Star Wars
film.
equivalent to like a Deadpool.
Yeah.
But like the fact that
Me too.
he is going to find you, and it is going to be like
Have
really
you
bad.
has anyone here played what games are they? The
Jedi Fallen Order,
Jedi Survivor and Jedi Fallen Order. Yeah,
I
those
played
two.
the first game.
I watched them. I haven't played them.
You've
The
seen them?
ending of the
So-
first game. I haven't played the second one. The ending of the first game is amazing.
Oh, okay. Have you
Yeah,
seen the second game
super
though?
good.
Or because I won't talk about it if you.
I haven't seen anything.
I haven't seen the whole thing.
No, okay. So you haven't seen, but have you seen the first game, Daynen? Or
Yeah.
Okay, but yeah, no. Vader's reveal in the first scene. It's just there's so much power behind everything
That's exactly what I
in
was
the
thinking
scene.
of.
Like he doesn't have a health bar. You're not given an option to fight. Your option is run.
Run and survive.
Run and survive because you do not have a chance against this Titan. And you can see it in like one of the cutscenes where he's like absolutely putting almost like his entire weight into like the swing with one hand with his sword and just smashing it into Seer, who's just like blocking.
Yeah, well, and that's the
Just
same,
the absolute
and that's
power
the
he
same
puts
energy
into
that
it.
comes from Kenobi in the show is when Vader shows up. It's just he's completely untouchable.
Yeah,
and he's terrifying, and it's only when Obi-Wan is able to like go, wait a minute, I'm a Jedi, I know how to deal with Sith, and I can, that he stands a chance.
He's just a guy.
You have, yeah. He has to remember. Oh wait,
he gets
I'm
over
like
like
the
the
best
fear.
Jedi. I'm like one of the best Jedi that's ever existed. Let me do this.
I am not. Oh, one second. I'm not very caught up on the comics. Is that like a Sith power thing, like a fear aura thing? That would make sense.
Yeah,
I know it is in
more or
video
less.
games.
No, I mean, yeah, in
Like
canon,
in lore, because that would
yeah,
explain
they-
like why everyone's so afraid of him. If it part of the dark side thing is almost like just a fear generating aura.
I
be
think
very
it's-
helpful.
They utilize fear within themselves so much that you're gonna get that's gonna be something that they transmit. Yeah. I don't know that they've ever said like that in a comic or a movie where that's like a superpower.
It would
that
make
they
sense,
have,
though.
but I think that's
checks
absolutely
out.
what it is. Yeah.
It reminds me of like in an anime when like the big bad shows up and everybody just like, oh my gosh, the power. And it's it doesn't communicate to the viewer, but like they're obviously, terrified.
Yeah, and I
I
think
think it would be cool
I
if
think
you
the
could
best Darth Vader moments
communicate
are
those
when
things.
you see the reactions of others, like the Rogue One hallway fight, Obi-Wan Kenobi, a lot of the comics, and what was the other one that? Oh, and Jedi Fallen Order. It's just their inability to just do anything against that is so
Just like an unstoppable force.
Exactly.
I think it would be cool for like one of Cage's horror movies with Vader is like you just like the room just it's just pitch black. You can't see anything, and then his lightsaber turns on, and it's just red in the room. You just see him.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
Mhm.
I would.
No lightsaber, just the breathing.
I know
Just the
he
breathing,
doesn't even
honestly,
need
Oh
it.
God, yeah.
He doesn't
You
even
just hear
need
him.
it.
You
Just
can't
like-
see him.
Just a
And
faint
then you just start
flickering
choking, and then
light.
you die.
Well, let's
Enough to see
do-
a shadow.
Let's do.
I think
let's
at that
do
point-
a, let's write a Darth Vader horror fan film and
Fan
then
film?
make it. Let's do it.
Who's wearing the
And
Vader
then-
costume though?
Neil.
Neil.
He's about the right height. Anyway, I gotta get going.
Really?
You guys stick around and keep chatting it up, if you want.
Well, I think it's midnight for me, so yeah. I
It's-
should probably head up too.
Oh yeah, I'm probably gonna head out as well.
Yeah.
I got the
I'm
not
mission
worried
done
about
though,
it,
so I got my goal done.
Sweet. Good. Well, okay. Well, if you're done, then we can wrap it up then.
Oh yeah, perfect. Obviously.
All right. Well, cool. Well, anyway, we're gonna be streaming again tomorrow.
Yeah, boy.
So tune in. I'll be sure to show everybody what we did today, but we'll probably be working on a library, probably.
We did the
Something
roof,
fun.
and we talked about Star Wars and all the other
Yeah.
things.
Yeah, we did the roof, and we kind of fixed up a little bit of details, and the exterior looks a little better, and yeah. So we'll get. Yeah, it took like an hour to get all the deep slate, so that was
Yeah.
and maybe
It
we'll
was
explore
fun.
a little bit of that ancient city. I don't know, probably not, but we'll see. Maybe.
Maybe.
Anyway. All right. Well, I'm gonna turn on the outro. Thank you to our top tier patrons, Noxcom and Mateo Mejia, and to all of you guys. Thanks for being here, and I'll see you guys next time.
See ya.
See ya.
All right, see you guys later.
Goodbye, everyone.